now. All right, Restream Girl, we need to get it together. This ain't right. All right, creatures. It's Saturday. Y'all know what that means. Y'all over here with us watching wrestling instead of having a social life. This is it for us. This is it. This is it.
Wrestling is life, man.
What we starting off with? Timeless Tony Storm.
Off
Oh,
the top.
okay. No games. We getting straight into it. I don't even really know what's on the card now. I do remember them saying Jay White and Kevin Knight are supposed to be on there. So
I
that
did see that.
yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let me see.
Megan had pinned it, but we ain't worried about it. She gonna take that title off of our champion. We're not worried about it.
Nah.
No, no.
Oh yeah, Dax Harwood versus AEW champion trio champion Willard Yuta.
My God.
Top Flight versus the Learning Tree.
Mm, mm.
Jamie Hayter versus Queen Amanada. Is
Oh
this
yes,
last
I
year?
remember.
Wait,
I
hold
remember
on.
that.
Oh no, this is today. Okay.
Yes, today.
Jay White versus Kevin Knight is on the bill. Mercedes Monet is in action. Okay.
Uh oh, she calling her out.
Oh.
We're getting right into it. All right.
Why did he repeat it like that?
Oh. Do you hear the crowd? Do you
Man,
hear
they
the
are going
crowd? This
crazy.
this is why they should be pushing to do more with the girls.
Yes. She wild. Tony Storm is great.
Oh no, Tony. Uh. Tony. Not a dynasty. No. Well, damn. Yes. She remembered. Mhm. Oh.
Oh.
What the hell?
Yeah. Penelope.
Uh oh.
Ooh.
Dang. She got a face full of. Her ass is full of makeup. Oh, damn. I knew it. She was going
Oh.
to come out of nowhere. Okay. Okay.
Oh, on the title.
Well, um,
This is
oh, just has to
oh,
count down. Oh, okay. Well,
she got to cut a promo.
yeah, like they said, we can wait.
I hope she can cut really good ones.
Megan don't give a fuck about Penelope.
She
That we
don't.
know. Mm-hmm.
No, it's the other way around. Penelope hanging on for dear life, so she ain't a
Mm-hmm.
victim.
Mm-hmm. Well, what an opening for the show. What we got first? Hey, don't forget they said y'all got your little $50 for the pay per view.
Oh my God,
$50.
Amazon. They can't
Yeah,
be opening up with Dax and Wheeler, or will they?
I don't know.
That's the first match I see.
It might not be in that order. Hello to the chat. We see y'all in the chat. Roberto says, what to all people think they're to who's it? Oh, oh, 1-on-1. Losing your edge and you trying to cope with it. I'm done. I'm done.
I was waiting for somebody to say it. Leave it to Claudio.
But Marina look good back there.
Mm-hmm. You gonna let her talk?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Marina gonna snap on somebody.
Willow.
Not me. Not me.
She mad at Willow right now.
Oh, you see what
Mm.
I'm talking about? Everybody speaking different languages, and y'all got Takesha over there quiet as a mouse. Come on now. Uh huh. Well, damn. That
Yeah.
makeup ain't helping either. Damn.
She came in with the
Who?
Russian on him.
Jay White. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on.
Blade.
Yeah, I like this. This is what I want. This is what I wanted first up. Get the
You
good stuff out the
stupid.
way. Uh huh. Take that robe off. You don't need that. Ooh, Lord, King Leo, get to the comments. Let me see what Jay White working with.
I got you covered while you salivate.
Yes.
She said yes. RB says Lafayette, Indiana in the building. What's popping, y'all? What's going on, RB?
Hello, RB.
David Bond said, "What's up, everyone in the chat?"
Hey, David.
Hassan is here. He says, "Tati, how you doing?"
Um, I might. I might. We'll see how this match go.
Uh oh. Hassan says, "King Leo salute. What's going on, man? How are you?" Uh oh.
Hold on. Hold on. Lord have mercy.
Tiger style. Oh, that's Kevin Knight.
Kevin
Yeah.
Knight.
Are they opening up hot?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy. For anybody who's been talking about Kevin Knight to come on over to AEW, whatever,
You
can
stupid,
y'all
man.
leave us our boys at New Japan? Like leave them alone.
She
Y'all
said
can't
that's
have
a hidden
everybody.
secret.
Y'all
She
can't
said
have
the hidden secrets.
everybody.
Roberto said, "Man, Tony Storm has been cutting the best promos this Mania season."
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Was a lie. Was a lie.
Cracking Queen Tati King Leo and chat. J Millie.
No.
Rob said, "Good evening, Miss Tati," and shout out to the King. What up?
Hello.
Roberto said, "This is the best intro to a wrestling show in weeks. Did I mention it's Mania season?"
Yeah, you did. You did.
Hey, listen, it is going down. They are fighting for their life over there right now. David Vaughn said, "Damn, Megan ain't no joke."
None.
Roberto said, "We starting with thick. Just fear we end up with a bag of bones." Oh, don't do that.
I'm blocking. I'm blocking people tonight.
Russell Rand says, "I love both of these women, but Megan really has the ugliest looking F5. LOL. Let's have a
Oh,
good show."
I see.
He don't like her F5 form. Roberto says Megan is
All
awesome.
right. I agree.
Jay Millie says, "We missed your Thursday and Friday. Sorry,
Oh, bro,
guys, for
I
yesterday."
couldn't. I just could not.
Yeah,
Could not do it.
I went to sleep, man. I woke up, it was over. Plus, they started that afternoon thing, so it kind of ruined it in the evening. I'll make it up to y'all, man. I'll play some 2K. Roberto said, "Not gonna lie, $50 ain't bad, but they keep putting out bangers. $5 makes mad sense for these non-bangers."
I just think 50 is a lot nowadays with what we have with streaming, and it's just like, yeah, it could be at $30. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, that's why I tell people if you could use your VPN to purchase your pay per views from overseas, you'll pay less. So, like when I got, what was it that pay per view?
Um,
Revolution. Yeah, when I got
Revolution.
Revolution, I also bought Dynasty, and together, when I'm acting like I'm in the UK, it came to $35. That's it. Just pay
It's the
$35 for
tariffs.
two pay per views.
It's the
You know.
tariffs.
Now, if you pay that here in the US, then you're paying $100 for both. So invest in a VPN, especially if you live in Texas like I do, where we can't watch porn legally. The VPN does come in handy. So there's
This
that.
is this isn't an ad.
I actually heard that other states are considering doing the same thing too.
To certain companies, it's coming tribalistic between the companies now.
Yeah, I heard about certain states thinking about it too to I guess ban porn or whatever. They're doing it to protect children, and to be honest, y'all not protecting anybody doing that. Y'all not doing, yeah. What y'all need to do is get y'all CPS people in order and shit like that. Do that.
Oh shit, they are wilding with all of those new laws and stuff like that. But just leave wrestling alone,
Yeah.
please. Jay Billy said, "Jay, I actually have a match White. Don't do that to Jay White."
I'm blocking people.
Baby Zon said, "Maria, my God, she's vicious." Jay Millie said, "We full."
Yes, we are. We're full on AEW. We don't need anyone else.
Next, ain't it another surprise coming up next week or
No,
this week?
nobody told you that.
Oh,
No,
Robert said, "Your nurse Tati, this frustration behavior going continue. You're going to be looking at 15 life sentences."
I don't know what he's talking about.
Roberto says, UFC fighter Bo Nickel is trying to convince UFC to do the same as AEW and start with the best fight first."
Really interesting. I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's a thing. I do feel like it's better to leave that what's supposed to be the best as your main event. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you get to that point where you build it up to the end of the show with what's supposed to be the focal point. And I personally, sometimes in the middle of the show or even at the beginning of the show, that first match turned out to be better than what the last match is. But you know, this is why the booker is supposed to make sure they put things to flow in the right way. So I don't even know what the main event is for this. It better not be Dax and Willie Yuta. I know that.
That's Death Rider's story. You think I don't know if they would end with that. That seems like the middle of the show, Death Rider's story. They get like a couple of different ones.
Right, because they're associated with John Moxley. That's all.
Yeah. RB says, "Can you go do a 2K live stream tomorrow, Leo?" I sure can. Roberto says, "At $30, we will just get non-bangers like other company does. It's been so non-bangers that they starting using polls in order to tell you what's up."
Oh,
They said it's getting spooky over there. RB said, "If I may ask, Mr. Tati, do you have a point addiction?"
point. Are you talking about these? No. Are you talking
Oh,
about them?
Spike.
Oh, I think he was trying to say porn. Hell no, I don't. But like, we're adults. I've been single for like over 2 years now. You think I don't have no needs? I just think it's kind of crazy that while there are important things that the government should be cracking down on, y'all will be here blocking Pornhub and all this other shit where it's like that's nothing compared to what's really going on. Nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of like people gonna need it now. When you block it, half the people don't know what a VPN is.
I'm telling you, Texas got bigger problems to be worried about than what y'all jacking off to. So I don't know.
Oh man, you stupid. Everyone said we full for now. Uh
We're full. That's it. That is it. Nothing else.
oh. Russell Rand says, "Let's go Switchblade."
I like both. I like both. So it doesn't really matter who wins to me, but Jay White obviously needs to win because he already threw his hat in for the Owen. Nobody knows when that's going to start. They haven't announced that, but certain people have already been saying that they're going to be participating. Jay White, I'm cool with him being in it. I'm not sure that I want to see him win because whoever wins that will be going, I guess, a main event, right? Because they'll be able to challenge whoever is the world champion at that time. And if Swerve is going to be that next person to hold the title, maybe y'all might not agree, but for me, I would love to see it to be Swerve and Hangman on a big stage like this to possibly even outdo everything else that they've done so far. You
So
know,
is it
so we'll
is this
see.
officially they WrestleMania now? Is all in? Like sort of like their biggest show of the
All
year is
in
all
is
in.
their all in. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, their biggest pay per view for sure.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. I think I do think like they should be trying to do. I would say keep less away from rematches.
Mm-hmm.
Um, try bigger stories. Whatever's happening there, we can feature a few people from New Japan as well because that next month we're gonna have Forbidden Door. I don't want it to be like the last few Forbidden Doors where there haven't been a strong build getting
Yeah.
into it. It's just like, all right, well, who can go against who from
Okay.
these companies? And I I,
Yeah.
I wanted to be built up, and it really hasn't felt like that. And if you're watching both promotions, then you can see like who would be good for each other in terms of storyline and where they can go with the pay per view. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I don't think that they've done that so far with the Forbidden Door concept.
I want to see
But we see Kevin Knight here
Hechicero.
though.
Yeah. I want to see Hechicero build high this year.
Well, I don't know if he would be on. I'm cool with if he is. But CMLL, I don't know
Oh.
if any of their wrestlers are going to be on that pay per view. But we've been seeing a partnership with Ring of Honor CMLL for about 2 months now, which have been going pretty great. So we'll see how that goes by Forbidden Door. Okay, Kevin, you're just showing off.
Yeah, he
All
is. Let's
right,
go, Kevin.
I like that. I like that. I thought about it, and I'm just like, hold on, a whole bunch of my crushes' birthday was this month. Beat Mortos, MJF, The Undertaker. I was like, what the
Mm-hmm.
hell is going on? I don't know.
They all lined
Mm-hmm.
six in the stars. They all lined up
Mm-hmm.
for you.
Just for me. I wish. I wish.
Mm.
Y'all see
All
that thing? That girl from OnlyFans who had all them minions coming in to sleep with her, like 50 guys or some shit like that. I was like, what is
right.
going on? I don't know.
I didn't see
I don't know. Y'all better tell me.
it. RB said you just gonna continue your flirtatious behavior, huh?
Yes. How else am I gonna get laid? How else?
Uh-oh. Fletcher said, guns up. Hope everyone is doing okay today.
Oh, guns up. All right. Hello, Fletcher. How are you? All right.
Ooh. All right, Jay White. Harvey said, what kind of problem Texas got besides porn?
Excuse me, Texas. We'll start off with the Republicans first. That's number one.
It's a conservative state.
Yes, very. It's conservative, but I actually haven't really experienced anything directly towards myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just always see it on the news, but not necessarily where I live. Where I live is kind of diverse. Jay White. Oh, he look like he looking at me. Don't he look like he looking at me?
No, hey,
Oh.
he gazing at you. He
Okay.
done playing. He said he done playing in the with everybody else with the rest
And
to the guns.
this match not bad. That match that Kevin had with AR Fox the other day on Ring of Honor. Damn, look at his chest.
Mm-hmm.
That match that Kevin had with AR Fox the other day was just amazing, and they fucking had a time limit draw. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that was why.
Like,
Look,
what the
Kevin Knight
fuck?
is getting out of the ring slow.
Slowly.
Look at his
Oh, look
chest.
at his chest. Oh my god.
That's cold blooded.
Oh. Oh damn. Jay, Jay
He
White.
hurt.
Mm-hmm. We're full.
Uh
Jay
oh.
White.
He just opened the door, Tati.
The door is closed right now for some of y'all. If it's for Forbidden Door,
The
sure.
door. Rematch at Forbidden Door.
No, we could do better than that. We could do better than that. Who gonna help Kevin go back there? I could have been helping. He does need to win, but not this year. Mm. Cameraman, move back a little bit. Let me see them abs. Oh.
Test.
All right, Jay White. Well, thank you. We do appreciate you coming out here and doing what you do. We appreciate that. But we have other plans for um all in. Sorry, baby.
Nigel look like he ready for another match.
He better be. Tony Khan not responding to my emails. I did say we needed Nigel versus Zack Sabre Jr. at Forbidden Door. If this doesn't happen, I don't know what we're doing. MJF, our scumbag. Oh, he is just. I love him. Killian.
David Bond said probably after Dynamite pay per view or Dynasty pay per view. Fletcher says Swerve won't be the one to dethrone Moxley. That's Hangman. He's the main character. Swerve been talking too much on interviews. He burying himself.
I don't think he's burying himself. I don't think so.
Vlad.
I mean,
Black.
Hangman could be the one to take it, and then Swerve could take it after that. I don't know.
I want Swerve. Damn, Hangman or Swerve. I want Hangman to have a good reign. Somebody it has to have a good reign, like at least a good 6 month. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like besides Moxley with it on display. So whoever can deliver that, I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
Black Star says, oh, what's good? Tati King Leo. Where's the other women? Don't know her name. The other woman, no, don't know her name. Sorry.
GM? Yeah, GM busy today. She'll be back on Wednesday.
Jay Millie said, Max, thank you for AEW on your platform, but my favor is chill out with the commercials.
Yeah, the commercials, yeah.
RB says, I would love for Swerve and Hangman to main event All In for the world title. I think
Uh-oh.
everybody.
Athena.
Yeah, she said she was gonna visit on socials.
She said she's over there apparently.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
she was at her door. Russell Rand says, "Who is this Kevin dude? Why don't we ever get a backstory to the vignettes weeks prior leading up to a debut? Or did I miss something? They did do one, didn't they? Did
I'm
they do
not
anything for Kevin
100%
Owens?
sure, but this is not. I don't think this is his first time Kevin being over here. They
Mm-mm.
typically don't really do this when it's like New Japan wrestlers. Um, Sometimes they just come on over and just have matches. It's not unheard of or anything, especially with Forbidden Door not too far away. So I guess it's all right.
Black Star says, "Not happening. Robert Moxley keeping that title till May. He is standing strong on it. Tati do not want to hear that."
I don't know.
Jay Billy said this match is a little botchy, but still good. Roberto says, All In has always been their big show because of All Outs. And then it's Double or Nothing is like the originator, right?
Hmm.
RB says, I hope not, Black Star. Jay Millie said Tati wants that heart pumping, sweat flying.
Yes. Hmm.
Black Star says, do you have faith in TK to do anything, Robert? Seren says, good match. Damn, his right pec is slashed. Jay Millie, Black Star says, I'm good, dude, just chilling. Black Star says, Tati opening the door for no one, LOL.
No one. Am I the only one? And like I feel like I'm the only person looking at it in the sense where it's just like, why bring more people when we could be doing better things with the people who's already there? Like,
Yeah.
why? And if things don't work out, then you let them go and get more people. I
Yeah.
don't feel like we have to sign everybody who's not signed somewhere. This is not a charity, y'all.
Yeah,
Am I the only one who's seeing it this way?
Nah, I just saw Cedric earlier on his interview talking saying that he wanted to join the Hurt Business, and he said he did mention that like the fans want to see like
No, we
Powerhouse
don't.
Hobbs or somebody in it.
No, we don't.
You don't?
We don't want
You
to.
cool on
No, we don't want to see Cedric Alexander come to AEW. We're full. We're full.
it? No,
You
he
could
was
find some
he was
type of
saying maybe
Timu
Powerhouse.
hurt business to join somewhere in the Indies or whatever. We're full. We're worried about who's over here. That's what we're worried about before anything else.
Let's see. RB says not faith in TK, but hope and pray TK do the right thing and put the title on Swerve. Roberto said, Fletch, you saw Tati turn heel in the last video. Oh.
I did.
Jamie said, I'm calling it now. Jay White wins the world title at World's End. Wink, wink.
World's End, sure. We ain't doing anything by then.
CEO's on the way out. RB said, Nurse
CEO.
Tati, are you a heel or a baby face? You really asking that?
Hugh, obviously. Come on.
Fletcher says, Hilberto, I damn saw it. Let's go, mommy taker. Even RVD was pissed.
Good. Good.
Roberto said, how can Texas be conservative when the saying is everything is big in Texas? Make no sense.
Well, I still haven't found out about how big everything is in Texas yet, but we'll see.
Oh.
We'll see.
Fletcher says, mommy taker, have
Robin!
you seen what veteran Phil did last night on SmackDown to Drew?
Robin!
Oh, they feeding Robin to her?
Oh my God.
Was that Charlotte out there?
Lucio look good though. Well, it's nice to see Robin after God knows how long it's been.
Yeah. Robin
Who
been
is
wanting
doing
to,
the gear for CEO? Oh my
I don't know.
God.
She would have found somebody real good.
Always on point. Always on point. Oh, she's gonna squash her. Oh my.
Yeah, she spent some money on that.
It's cute. I like it. She does have style.
Yes.
Nothing you know about, Shivani.
I just have my burgundy jacket and
CEO. CEO.
ooh. All right, Robin. Well, she's been wanting to like fight Robin, so this is being or
We'll
Robin's been
see.
wanting to be in the ring with her or join her team or something.
Well, we'll see if Athena pulls up.
Maybe Robin saves her.
Um, I don't know. We'll see. Fletcher, I did not watch SmackDown, so I don't know what happened.
Fletcher said WWE Bloodsport had the chance of booking Zack Sabre Jr. versus Pete Dunne, but no, they booked Pete Dunne versus Timothy Thatcher.
They fucked up. They fucked up. It should have been Zack Sabre Jr. versus Timothy. That's what I
Mm.
said I wanted. That's what I said I wanted.
Timothy was just on Evolve. David Bond says, "Here comes the rat." Roberto says Timothy Thatcher sounds like the gatekeeper for those matches. Fletcher says Hangman is the main character, like Maxwell Mittman been praising. That's why I think Hangman dethrones Moxie at All In. Blackstar says, "Okay, okay, GM. Sorry, I didn't know that your name didn't mean to."
It's okay.
Roberto says, "Man, Shivani tried his best to sell the next segment, LOL, but nothing he can do." Yo, Ballet Cena, I can see you, says Fletcher. Oh, Jay Millie says Tati and Leo. So now we know Punk gets the main event at Mania, but do you think what do you think the favor is? I don't know, man. That's I don't know.
I'm not sure. Not sure.
Oh,
Well, there's that. There's that. She looks cute though, right? Yeah.
mm-hmm. RK Shuttlesworth says Tony Khan is very charitable and has a lot of money.
Well, then sign me.
Immediately. Yeah, this is probably one of her best outfits. This is similar to the last one, which is with the fur on it now. Fletcher says Jay Millie Punk is the main event in both nights.
Who was that? That's Shivani?
I hope not. He said wiggles his way in.
What the fuck?
Nigel's crazy.
What
Uh-oh.
city they in that they booing her like that? What's wrong with these people? No home training at all.
Milwaukee.
They ain't got no home training at all.
Booing the CEO like this. Uh-oh. What?
Y'all heard that? She putting everybody on
Oh.
notice. Y'all heard that? Billy Starks. What the hell? What the hell going on?
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes.
We've been praying. The prayer warriors, we've been praying. There it is. She's finally here, y'all. She's finally here. Okay. Ooh, she look good too. I think I don't gotta take any credit for whatever it is Billy start doing. Nobody even cares.
All right. The Wyatt Six
Okay.
were kind tonight. They allowed me to return. This is great.
Hold on. That outfit on CEO though. Looks good from the back too.
If CEO beat her, does she takes both titles? Oh,
Look at Robin. Hey Robin, you better stay out of it.
she been waiting for this moment for all of her life.
Okay.
Oh,
What the Wow. Okay. CEO don't care about anybody, girl. What's she gonna go check up on her? Athena, we seeing you next week, right? On here?
she better be on here next week. We've been waiting for this. Don't have them fight in the Owen Hart tournament against each other, so that way they don't lose the
I
belts.
I could totally see that happening though.
So they don't lose the titles, huh?
Um, I don't know. I still would rather than take things to all in, but we'll see. We'll see. Tony Khan finally came to his senses, right? We've been saying this
Yes,
for a while.
it's about
We've
time.
been saying this.
That was a good way to build somebody, though.
I'm over it. Let's move on.
Fletcher said the favor is the winner. Punk versus Rollins versus Roman gets a guaranteed spot at night two. Cody versus Cena, making it a triple threat with Punk turning heel on Cody. He's number two, Second City St. Phil. Tati is over.
Queen, I'm not.
She looks great.
She said they're not. She not medically cleared. Ooh, she looks so good. Damn. I don't
The
like how she
dojo.
looks sad like that.
The nah,
Serena.
it's the dojo.
You know what?
She taking her to the dojo.
Oh my gosh, she's boring as fuck. Bored.
Gave her the
Oh
internet
hell
duck.
no, Chris Jericho. Oh hell no.
Tati is not smiling. Oh man. Jimmy said Fletcher like Cody did last year. Oh my god. Like I said, that's not happening for the simple reason of whom Cedric is with.
Who you with?
Uh, I guess Big Swole.
Oh, you're talking about relationship. Oh, okay. I guess. What does it matter? I don't think that
Because
matters.
of the way she left AEW.
Why does that matter?
Yeah, he's a different whole different person. Trust me, if her business wants Cedric, then they'll have him. But the fans are saying even
We're
he's saying the
full.
fans want somebody else in the group instead of me.
We're full.
He said he's thinking about going to New Japan too.
Bye.
Berto said, "Yo, but night one is not main eventing. When I saw Punk cry, I laughed so hard. Top Flight is in the building.
They look so pretty. She got married the other day. I saw the pictures. Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, she did.
Well, Dante Davis getting a little bit of TV time before they take this L. Hold on, Big Bill.
Oh,
He's back with the jeans and the Tims. I like that. I like that. I'm a New Yorker, so I'm attracted to that. And the abs too. I'm feeling
how
it.
how soon until Oh, he back in the high waters.
Thank goodness.
Fletcher said, "I wonder if Phil tried to choke out Drew backstage when he pitched the real glass angle." Oh my god.
Okay, Derek's got his hair done. All right, Dante said, "Let me start this shit off." Big, even Brian is wearing his typical gear, not that
Mm-hmm.
learning tree bullshit that they've been wearing. Uh
That's what I'm
oh.
saying. He got the high waters back on.
Brian said, "I'm back." Okay, okay.
The bad apple. Russell said, some signings is out of pettiness, so they don't go to WWE. And sorry, Tati Cedric is definitely AEW
No, we're full. We're
bound.
definitely full. WWE, they're signing everybody from whoever's leaving from AEW over there out of pettiness too. They just want to show that we can do something better with the people that was over there. Y'all saw what they did. They put that title on Ethan Page quickly to be petty. To
Immediately.
be petty.
Jay Millie said, "My CEO is in the building." Fletcher said, "We don't need Cedric. We're full." Roberto says, "They are legit only three peeps hype right now in the crowd. This is so bad." Uh-oh. Jay Millie said, "Fletcher, that's what I was originally thinking." Robert said, "Oh, and Leo, can you play some of my matches tomorrow?" Yes, I can. Riley says hello to everyone.
Hey, how are you?
Roberto said, "Love how the fans were chanting, yet no one's mouths were moving." Last night's
Roberto?
he turned it on. Black Star said, "I was thinking, fire Tony and replace that moron with Will anyone. Don't do that.
Fired Tony who?
We are just reading Tony
Tony
reading
who? That's
comments."
why you in the wrong chat. Wrong chat. My CEO not going nowhere.
Fletcher said that's why they were joining Punk with Cody on the house shows and posting all of that. He's turning on Cody. Even today, Dwayne posted a post of him with Punk saying they made peace. Fletcher said, Second Saint City Punk is coming." Dwayne Cena Punk is heel. Y'all missing the bad
Commercial.
apple. Oh,
Well, damn.
that
Well,
was
all right.
that looked like it hurt right before it went to commercial though. Chet Millie said, "Fletcher, I spoke about that in the other chat. First, this working with children line, then the spot came on. RB said, Yo, Nurtati, as you going live for WrestleMania?"
Hell no. We be in bed. They did announce that Collision will be live on Thursday that week. So there won't be Collision on Saturday. So Collision will come on Thursday. So no AEW on Saturday. WWE y'all can have that day and do what y'all do. I don't know, King Leo, GM, whoever it is that's gonna be live. Everybody, mama's gonna be live. I'm gonna be in bed. And I'm gonna say this one more time. I do not watch WWE anymore. Thank you.
she has officially retired from WWE. So y'all in the this is AEW night. Riley says, Ortiz retiring tonight. Wrestling Beyond Wrestling, I think it was called. He's been injured for ages, hasn't he? Hopefully he'll be back soon to
I
AEW
didn't,
soon.
I didn't even know he was injured. I just saw they didn't want to use him. To be honest with you, I don't know what's going on with
Oh,
that.
I didn't know he was hurt
Hmm.
either. Black Star said that's what it looks like. Flesh seems tailor made for Punk to join. Roberto said, all right, gang crowd is bored. Next. Black Star said, big comeback for Florida off for the final four. Oh, I haven't checked to see who was in it. Russell Brand said, what exactly are we doing with Athena, though? I don't get it. Like, are we building her up to lose over the next 2 weeks? Then what? What's the direction?
I don't know. I don't know. For those of you who don't know, Athena does have a winning streak, but that's only in Ring of Honor. So that does not count for AEW. She does have some losses within AEW, and one of her losses being in, I think, the first Owen. So we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe they like use the Owen to build up the feud between those two, and then something happens like
They could
when
do
they meet
that.
like later on in the tournament, like late in the tournament. That way, like kind of gives it time to get to All In.
They could do that. Yeah.
Okay. Fletcher said, Wrestle Rancer direction is clear. Athena dethrones Mercedes at All In.
They can't do that because Athena would winner of the Owen goes for the women's title, not for TBS title.
And I think, well, they both are undefeated, right? Or no, Athena. I mean, Mercedes has what, 3 losses or something like
Not on AEW. She hasn't had any losses on AEW.
that. Oh. WrestleMania says, I really hope they don't do my girl dirty. Let's go, Athena. Black Star says, meanwhile, Stephen A. and his shape up is public enemy #1 in LA. LOL.
Oh
Oh,
my
shit.
god! You know what? What the fuck?
That is very true. Black Star said, oh, I can't say forever anymore. LOL. Fletcher said, let's go, TK. Let's go, Athena. Let's go, AEW. Yes. Black Girl Magic, J. Millie says.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Business has just picked up. Yes, it has. That was a great little first
God
promo.
damn! I mean, Big Bill, you could have put on some baby oil or something. Somebody in the ring
Oh,
could have put some on.
oh.
He's huge. He's huge.
He got the gray Tim's on. Ooh.
Oh, he
Who
look
he talking
good.
to?
I don't know who he's talking to, but he look good.
He said, keep talking all that shit. I hear you. Oh, shit. Big Bill is mad. Somebody done said something to him online. He seen it. He said, not hating, but this could have happened at a Dynamite show. Come on, man. Don't do top flight like this. Oh. Oh.
Are they gonna win? I remember. Wasn't this for an opportunity to go against Hurt Syndicate
I think so.
or
And then
something like that? Yeah,
they're not finna do the bad
at the pay
apple
per
like this.
view. This is wild.
Nah.
Okay, okay,
Nigel
interesting.
said it better not be over. This is a good match. No. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Wrap him up. Oh.
What's going on with the cameraman? You need to be ready for the spots. What's going on?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
The bad apple.
All right,
Ooh.
Brian putting in work. Big Bill look like he could be in a shampoo commercial.
Oh.
Oh, this is the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Oh. I
Dang,
saw
top
something.
flight. Man, they don't deserve this though.
It's gotta be worth Oh.
Well, here it is, kids. Well, damn.
Are we looking at a new Big Bill and Brian Keith, or are we just looking at
I mean, I still hear the learning tree music, so I don't know. I don't know.
or are they food?
An appetizer for the Hurt Syndicate, yes.
She said an appetizer. You
Mm-hmm.
five. How long you get a match?
Well, I mean, if this were Dynasty, I don't see it has to be good. Whatever it is has to be good. Because honestly, I didn't care for Hurt Syndicate in the last pay per view with the
Okay.
Outrunner. Something about it just wasn't giving me what I wanted. It wasn't giving me what I wanted. So we'll
We
see.
wanted that earlier.
Yeah, get it out of the way type of thing. But I was hoping for better. Now you see the Outrunners is back to doing merch commercials. So you know,
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Is that when they was on the road, we wanted them to fight the Hurt Syndicate, and then it just stopped and the moment passed.
but
Man,
dang, Dante and Darius, man, they've been there since God knows how long. Oh,
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 the crew,
Crew is here.
they didn't got the jewelry
I did
off.
say I didn't support this black on black violence. Layla Gray right there. She not saying nothing.
Nope, she
Who
joining.
is that?
AR Fox.
Oh, AR Fox. Lord.
All right, they got to come with somebody else now. Who did they team with? Oh, they didn't team with anybody last week.
All these beautiful men's. Lord. All right. All right. Okay. Well, if they would have become in trios,
Yeah.
I guess that wouldn't be a bad thing. I think they make a great trios, to be honest with you.
Who would you put with the crew?
I wasn't talking about them.
Oh,
I wasn't
you talking
talking
about
about
AR Fox?
Yes, AR Fox and Top Play. That's what I was talking about. I
She
don't know
don't
about
care
Crew.
about.
I do like them, but nothing has come of it yet. Face to face, give me a.
Okay. Roberto says, "Wow, Athena not on Dynamite. Wow, talk about being brought down to someone's level. Poor Athena." Jay Millie said, "This is already the best collision of the year." Black Star said, "Yes, now I can still say it. LOL." Roberto says, "Fletcher, it's who Athena looks at that made it collision worthy. They might restart Rampage for this. Please give
What the
us
hell,
Rampage
Roberto
back."
talking about?
I don't know.
I what
I'll take a
the hell are you
Rampage
talking
back.
about?
I don't know. Fletcher said, "Collision, the new home of Athena." I'll take that. Russell Rand said, "God, I love that top rope finisher from Athena. Oh, the O face." Fletcher says, "Jamie Hater, let's go, Jamie." Fletcher said, "I hope TK doesn't forget to push Jamie Hater now." Roberto says, "Yo, Big Bill on that Triple H advice in mass Amlet." Rodriguez says, "Are they really expecting Layla Gray to carry these two? She's not in the ring with them, LOL." Like she was trying to give him that good advice. Russell Rand says, "Big Bill is all business tonight. Look at the expression on his face." Jay Millie says, "Brian Keith reminds me of that annoying little brother." Hey man, look, Brian Keith is out here doing the Lord's work. They won tonight. Roberto says AEW and Trailer Park Boys. Uh-oh. Black Star says basically it's everyone Triple H has called during the tampering scandal. Ooh. Byron says, "Hi there. How y'all doing today? What's going on, Byron?" Black Star says, "Shivani." Rob says, "Tati, are you a Reacher fan? Streams on Amazon. Feel like you would be if you aren't already."
I don't think I've heard of that before. I'll check
Yeah.
it out.
It's a series from Jack Reacher. It's espionage stuff. But
Oh,
I always hear Reacher is really good.
eh.
I know you don't.
I don't know. If that's my type. I'm obviously into pro wrestling. That's what I watch like 90% of the time. Other than that, horror is what I watch for the most part, and a couple of comedy stuff here and there.
Russell Rand says, "Yeah, both promotions do a lot of petty signings, and please do not remind me of Ethan Page NXT run. LOL, the
That
team
was the
cringe."
main one in terms of petty signing. I know when two bitches get together and do something
Oh yeah.
petty. Paul Levesque and Sean Hickenbottom got together and said, we're gonna be petty. We're gonna put that title on Ethan Page. And they did. And they did.
And they did. You caught it beforehand too, though. Oh, the main event.
Jamie's so cute.
She's the main event
Oh, they said, oh, okay.
against Billy Starks.
No. She was supposed to, wait, what? She was supposed to be going against oh yeah, who was replacing Queen Aminata?
Billy
Billy
Starks.
Starks.
Oh shit.
Easy win for Jamie.
Holy shit. They feeding her. This is terrible.
Mm. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah.
it. Jamie winning. I'm cool with it.
Oh, against Tony Storm? No.
No, winning
At
the
all in?
Owen. I ain't say all that. Winning the Owen. Yes.
well, I mean, Billy, it was nice knowing you for your AEW run.
Mm-hmm.
You got.
Um,
Go ahead, Tati.
I guess. I guess. I'm not a fan.
Oh
You
man,
know,
well,
I'm still not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. Now that Adam Cole back in the picture, y'all just got rid of the kingdom like as if they weren't there,
I don't.
putting in work this whole time.
Where are
What are we
they? They
doing?
held it down. It was them and Roddy.
When Adam Cole fragile ankles was broken and shit, who was over there? And
And
then when
Kyle
Roddy
wasn't
got in the
fucking.
group, Roddy got in the group too. Because remember, Roderick, not Roderick, Adam, not Adam. Who was
Kyle
fuck?
O'Reilly.
What's his name? Kyle O'Reilly. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle O'Reilly was over there playing around with the conglomeration. Remember?
Yep.
And now he's over here, and y'all got rid of the kingdom. Well, I don't know what that's about.
That's why I
I
say
don't know.
why don't they just take the era? I mean the kingdom out of the undisputed. Just say the undisputed.
I don't know. Over it.
And ah,
Well, he said
I
Adam
still
Cole
miss
is a known loser.
it.
Where's the lie?
Rob said, "King, you watching Daredevil Born Again? I am letting those episodes stack, my brother, so I can watch more." Nathan says, "Hi, smash that like button."
Yes, please.
Fletcher says, "When are you going doing 2K King Leo? I will do it. I will play tomorrow. Let y'all book the matches. Tati, you can book the first match later."
Okay,
uh, AR Fox will be cool to put in the Hurt Syndicate.
maybe, maybe.
Nathan says, "Champion versus champion."
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it happening yet. They're gonna meet up in the Owen Hart tournament somewhere.
We'll see. We'll see.
Rob says, it'll be Duke versus Florida in the finals. Blue Devils win it all.
Why Daddy Magic walking like that?
He practiced looking hard. Pause.
What?
It just sounded flagrant these days. Riley says Ortiz had a torn pec and was out most of 2024. Athena not beating Mercedes. Amazed if she does. Do you agree, Tati King Leo? If Athena faces Mercedes,
I don't know. I haven't even thought that far. I just want it to be them at all in.
yeah. I don't want to see uh Athena lose the title yet, man. Like, would that get her to 1,000 days at least? She's at 840 something right now, I think.
I'm not sure.
Mr. Majestic is here. He says the WWE definitely see AEW as direct competition. If these wrestling promotions have not bent their knees to WWE in a one-sided partnership or in the WWE ID, the WWE see them as non-compliant. Ooh, when I tear that championship away from you. Oh,
That wasn't even a good match. That wasn't even a good match.
I'm wondering what's going on with Adam Cole's promo skill.
None. Kai looks like he hasn't been sleeping in weeks.
For
What's going
real,
on?
he fears speedball.
Oh, really? One of the best in the world. Oh my god. Daddy Magic. No, no. Daddy might look like just as brown as that jacket. The fuck?
I was trying not to say
The hell
it.
going
You
on
said it
here?
before I did. He got on leather tanner.
Danny, say no. It's not charity. Right? You don't. He's right. He's right.
And I'm not going to.
Uh,
Dynasty. No time limit.
put it on the pre-show. Put it on the pre-show. We're bored. We're bored.
All right, the Y6 is playing
That's
tonight.
isn't that what they did last time? Well, nobody was ringside last time, but now they're doing a no time limit thing. So lovely. Yeah, I can put it on the pre-show.
They've been only fight. They've been having all of their matches on Collision too, right?
I think I in most of them I for sure.
Yeah, I think I was at the first one was in
I don't even
Oakland,
think.
right?
Oh no, they've been going at it for a while. A while. Even though we even had some things with them on fucking Ring of Honor. Man, we're bored. Kimmy, what's the next comment?
Roberto said, "Damn, Ortiz was that hurt. Wow, thanks again, Raleigh." Mr. All Days Off said, "Cooper flag." Oh, oh.
Lord have mercy. Y'all heard it.
such a such a good promo to see for people to pay off for people that watch Ring of Honor though. Tati's over it. Oh, it's the Dax. Jay Millie says, "I want to see that kid who buried Jericho in a match versus Jericho. My abs is better than yours match." Oh my god, that was funny. Wrestle Rant says fun little match. Chris Jacob says Big Bill Pantene
Yes.
in a panda shampoo commercial. Roberto says, beginning to think Raleigh is a mutant shapeshifter. He is the fly on the wall, listening and hearing all fire. Listen, Riley, go to his channel for wrestling news, okay? Roberto says, is Big Bill getting the advice through his chest? What are those lumps?
Oh,
Russell Rand says, if someone don't get these Cooper Trooper looking spiny tag team out of here. Roberto said, wait, so Roosh and Water Drinker don't have a team shirt. They have separate merch.
who are you talking about?
What Russia Water Drinker? Who you talking about?
No clue.
Lucha Underground was so ahead of its time. I was just rewatching Lucha Underground, Ultima Lucha Tres. Hell, if war between Killshot and Dante Fox AR, that shit was fire, fire, fire. Yeah, I seen that pop up on the timeline. Everybody's been like going back to watch that match. Roberto said, "Do you guys think anyone taking Leo Rush or trying to get you limited one ups?"
I don't know. Oh no, no, he's talking about. He's saying
Yeah,
that
he's saying Leo Rush.
Action Andretti and Leo Rush got separate merch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I guess so. Really,
Uh,
Yuta, we love you.
let's go, Wheeler. Fletcher
Yes.
said the only thing that got Lucha Underground off his base was when they killed dude. Then it was like, wait, hold up, hold the f up. We are cheering for Willie Yuta tonight. No Yuta
Are they saying
slander.
Yuta? Well, are they saying Yuta sucks?
Disrespectful.
That's so
Disrespectful.
rude.
Against Dax? Really? I hear some Yuta chants. Yeah, right
There's a
there.
couple of them in there.
Yeah, you see him
There's a
right
couple
there
of
at
them.
at
Yeah,
the corner,
yeah.
the bottom right, saying "Let's go Yuta." That's the heel.
Mm-hmm.
The heel section. I like it. Plus, I'm going to rewatch that whole season 3 of Lucha Underground now. Berto said, "Now I'm thinking, what kind of apps her syndicate actually eat? Man, I gotta eat something. LOL. Shit, steaks, bruv." Roberto says, "I want to get them German DVD set of Lucha Underground season 1. I believe it's the only physical media out. Get it now and ask how long it's been printed." Jamie says, "Fletcher, that's a hard one because of all the seasons were good." Did you watch the whole thing, Tati, of Lucha Underground?
No, not the whole thing. Weren't they? They used to be on Netflix.
Lucha Underground? I haven't seen.
Yeah,
I barely.
that was a
I saw a
long
few
time ago, though.
episodes. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Roberto said, "Yes, this show is really good." Rob said, "I get that, but look up the lead actor and Reacher. I think your curiosity may be piqued. Thank me later."
What's it called?
Reacher. It's on Amazon. Russell Rand says, "Jamie looking good. Let's get a title on her sooner than later." What title? Tati looking like, hold on. We talking.
Holy shit! I'm gonna check out the trailer. Who is this? I've never seen him in anything. At least I don't think so. Blue Mountain State. I used to watch that show. He was on there. Smallville. He was on there. Who is this? I'm gonna have to do my research after the show.
Tati gonna be watching the action film. Fletcher says, "Jamie Hader." It's good to see her back on TV. Fletcher said, "Crowd chants Jamie Hader, Jamie, Jamie Hader, UK crowd style." Let's go, Yuta.
Wheeler needs this win.
He does.
You hear everybody
That
cheering for him.
oh Dax bleeding like that already?
Oh well.
Uh, Roberto says genuinely asking this: Is Adam Cole okay? He is getting skinny like '90s UK rock band skinny, skin tight pants and all. But is he sick or no?
Well, I think he looked like he went to the gym. Last week he did look better. Maybe if you took off the shirt, you see what I was talking about. But I do feel like he's doing something. Something.
She
But
said
yeah,
he's doing
he
something.
does look thin. But I do think he's doing something. We'll see. We'll see.
He's trying to get back in the ring shape. Oh,
Back.
ooh, yeah. Fletcher
Picture,
said.
picture.
Fletcher said that's called DMD depression, bro. Though. Oh my god.
Oh.
He said, just kidding. Oh, why you doing DMD like that, man? Jay Millie said they're probably keeping the Kingdom name because wasn't Cole part of the Kingdom in Ring of Honor? I barely remember him
I
showing up in Ring
mean,
of Honor.
he was over there, but I mean, the Kingdom themselves are not in it. They've been well. I only seen one match from Mike Bennett. No, he's done two matches, but he's done them at Maple Leaf, and then Matt Taven almost every week he's doing indies. So it's not like they injured or something. I just don't know why they've somehow been written off of that group. I honestly don't know why.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like it's they gave it a different edge, and now they.
Right. We've been saying for the longest, Kyle O'Reilly need to come to his senses and get back with the boys. Now that he's back, they got rid of two of them. Crazy.
Yeah, you don't need to run them as a tag team. They're good in singles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Everybody can be doing their own thing in the group. They don't, you know, it doesn't have to be like a forced trio type of thing. And you see it right now. They got Adam Cole, feuding with Danny for a singles title. So it's not like they have to have them together as a trios. So I don't really know what's going on with that.
give me Kyle O'Reilly versus Kenny Omega
No,
for the international title, and then
I'll
give me
take it.
Okada versus Roddy Strong.
I'll take it.
You know what I mean? If we're gonna be over here and let them belt collect the mid card titles, and it can the mid card trio team, I like that. WrestleRant says dead ass Ethan Page has the worst NXT runner of all time. They did Trick dirty with that one. Shaking
Just
my
to be
head.
petty. Just to be petty.
I don't know. I kind of like Ethan Page a lot more, man. He's taking advantage of his
He's
opportunity over there.
improved.
Yeah.
He's
He
improved, and yes, he has taken advantage of the opportunity. But it was still a petty move,
yes.
especially for Trick. And like sometimes they end up doing stupid shit like this. Like I said, for to be petty when really they could have left the title on Trick. They didn't have to rush anything with Ethan Page. Just coming through the doors like that. They didn't have to rush anything.
And they got these tickets high as shit, and it ain't looking like it's hot enough for these tickets to be this goddamn high.
No, no.
It's not. Like, I'm sorry. I've been fighting it all week,
That
like watching
that's
like
a crazy thing about what WWE is doing, especially with the WrestleMania thing, because typically their tickets are expensive, but with WrestleMania right now, the tickets are very expensive, and the fact that y'all have already added another night of WrestleMania and can't even lower the prices a little bit so people can afford them is absolutely insane. And then y'all have the nerve to be charging hundreds of dollars for meet and greets per
oh, meet and
wrestler.
greet prices is crazy. But
Like who the fuck is gonna be going to be doing all this stuff? Nobody got like middle class people or who are watching your products. The rich people ain't got no time to be sitting there watching wrestling. So y'all gotta spend all this money just to enjoy yourselves at a WrestleMania weekend. It wasn't like that 2 years ago. I mean, not 2 years ago, 10 years ago. It wasn't even like that.
not even two.
It was affordable.
Not even 2 years ago, it wasn't like that. Like that's sad. Like I feel bad for anybody. Like you know what though? On the flip side, it helps AEW because now people still gonna want their wrestling. All they're gonna do is just if they can afford AEW, they're gonna come over.
All in, I'm telling you now, all in tickets are affordable. They're
It's
affordable, especially depending on. I don't think wherever you sit is affordable. So you're good.
The VIP tickets are affordable.
Well, my pockets was hurting that day, but they are affordable.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you get to like take pictures with some of them people backstage if you want to and all that?
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of shit that comes with the whole VIP thing. So like what I'm noticing that AEW is doing for anybody who's interested in getting AEW tickets, they kind of force you to do VIP if you want to sit like in the first like 5 rows, I believe. So when you buy tickets for the first 5 rows, you automatically get VIP. Yes, you're paying VIP prices, which is about $500. So that's for you to meet wrestlers before the show and take pictures on the stage and the ring and all that stuff, blah blah blah, blah. Which is not bad for $500, you know. But it does force you to have to do those packages if you want to be in the first few rows. So that's what they've been doing. Other than that, typically their shows are expensive. Um, I can't really tell you. I don't think I've ever spent anything more than like $400 on an AEW show. For per show, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Willie, you come on. This should have been over. You should have wrapped this up a long time ago. It's too
oh, let's go.
expensive. WrestleMania is too expensive,
Way
and
too
it's
expensive.
hard to enjoy because now you're going to Vegas, and when you have big shows like this, especially WrestleMania, the hotel prices they go up because they know what's going on. And all these people is going to be up there, and all these things that you have to pay, and it's just like at the end of the by the time you even put money to buy your tickets, you're looking at an unheard of amount of money that you have to spend just to be there for two 2 days.
Yeah, that's
It's,
absolutely
I don't think
crazy.
it's doable for most people.
It's not anymore. They said it to say that two of our I guess unfavorite people that we watch that we don't watch is said it this week that they have priced themselves out of the market.
Yes, they is absolutely overpriced. What were they saying? Fletcher sent me something yesterday, something about it's going to be their least attended WrestleMania since WrestleMania 22, something like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah,
Which doesn't surprise me because we can't afford it.
yeah, it's like 5,000 tickets here, like here and on one night, and it's like 4,000 tickets the next night. But I mean, they're still doing like 55 and 60,000, But at the same time, like them tickets is high as shit, and everybody that paid them high ass
What they
tickets
gonna do?
second
They're gonna put the
mortgage.
numbers combined from night one and night two. Like, bitch, it's the same niggas who was there for night one is there the next day. Like, stop combining that shit. It's so annoying.
People
Ugh.
corner payments gonna be hurting. That's all I'm saying.
It just doesn't make sense. Like
Mm-mm.
I looked myself earlier this week. The very furthest ticket that I can see, furthest seat from the ring,
Mm-hmm.
was almost $500 with the fees.
For the
And it's just like
nosebleed,
I'm not paying all that for nosebleed to be the furthest you can possibly be from the ring is
absolutely not.
almost $500. There's just no way.
Mm-mm.
There's no way because remember what happened last year, WrestleMania. They pulled people was pulling out their phone to watch WrestleMania at WrestleMania on Peacock. There's no way. There's no way.
Oh man, that's gonna hurt. Oh, he's not letting go.
Why he not letting go? Yeah, I see
He
Dax trying to be a heel now, full fledged heel. We're not buying it. We're not buying it.
he'll team with Kyle O'Reilly. Like,
Oh no, Billy, you just hurt.
oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Let's go,
Absolutely.
Yuta.
Willie Yuta. What I said. What
Yes,
I said.
put your money on Yuta. That crowd is
All of
happy
it.
too.
All of it.
He
Willie,
said
hurry up and get
yes.
out of there. I don't trust Dax.
No, she said hurry up and get out of there. I don't trust Dax. He's still looking.
He look like a bitter Betty right now. He might just take it out. Look at Claudio. Claudio
Uh,
pulled up. This is what I've been
yeah.
saying. You need people like Claudio and Willie Yuta in your life because they'll pull up, ride or dies. Oh,
Look at Claudio
Claudio.
looking at him. He said,
Claudio just
I'm
looks
not
like
hugging you."
I'm not hugging you. That disappointed stepdad. Like, yeah, you did something, but it's not enough. Oh, Adam Copeland, baby, I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Cope. Oh, he said
What
the
Dave's
referee
getting all up
cheated.
in the referee like that?
He said you cheated.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
get
yeah.
suspended. Get suspended so I don't have to see your ass. Uh. There they go. There they go.
Like, what y'all doing? Oh, there it is.
He beating
Let's
up on the
go.
security guards.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Is that Von Wagner again? Oh no, hell no. Who is that?
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Wheeler. Oh.
I can't with drama.
Why are you looking at him like that? Tati's gone. Why are you looking at him like that? Yeah, turn on him. He's gonna leave. Oh, come on, man. I'm tired of everybody walking away when they got something to say, man. Let's see what door Dax walked through. Oh man, the crowd on him.
Wow.
Hologram versus Blake Christian.
When?
Next.
What? When did they ever announce this?
He didn't. It wasn't even on the website.
No, this ain't right. Can you?
Why they doing Blake like this, man?
Oh my god.
He said now the Royal Rumble winner will main event WrestleMania this year, and they have 2 nights. Keep it up, Levesque.
Y'all deal with that.
Man, it's been a tough week. Roberto says Daniel Garcia first foot off the plane is to a dispensary. Motherfucker is literally right now super lit. Oh, said Daniel Garcia had that za. Fletcher said I love Levesque's booking.
Mm.
Fletcher said, "Where are you, Ballet Cena?"
Belly probably got
Roberto
a date
says,
tonight.
"Yes." Roberto said, "Also noticed Trips and Rock took over, and the women taking backseat to being in mains.
There you go.
Mm. You can't hide it too long." Roberto said, "Got to take Ballet pick ID and get it on the milk carton." Oh my god! You gonna put the comment right there?
Yes.
Raleigh says, which match you looking forward to? Most Dynasty, mine Omega versus Ricochet versus Speedball. That is going to be a great match. Congrats to Ricochet and Samantha Irvin getting married this week too.
Mm-hmm. Congrats. What else is on the card? Because Tony and
Uh,
Megan, we haven't seen that. I guess I'm interested in that.
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh, let's see. WrestleRant says, "All right now, Roddy needs to kill that yelling shit. It's old and tired. It was funny at first few weeks, but let's let's get by zero reaction. Cut it out. Uh,
I like it. I like
yeah.
it. It's funny.
Next strong will it forever be
I
goaded."
like that. I did.
Roberto says, "Does everyone think we are in a multi-man match era again?"
I- It's
Unfortunately,
giving that. It's giving that. Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's like when the NWO wouldn't stop, and it's just like everybody had a faction too, like to try to take down the faction. Mr. Audie's offset, hey Tati, but that's not my favor.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher said Jamie Hayter will be a good fit to dethrone Mercedes if Athena ain't the one and have a solid TBS to run. Russell Rand says, so good to see Athena on TV. This is long overdue. She needs a permanent spot every Wednesday. Well, she said Collision is her home. Fletcher said Ricochet enjoying his little wedding vacations, huh? Yeah, man. Let him take a couple of weeks off. He'll be back to with the scissors next week. Russell Rand says, is it me or are y'all lagging? I don't think that your feed is
Me.
continuously lagging. It's probably back when I was lagging on minute
Yeah,
ago.
I've been looking at the thing just to see.
Mm-hmm.
I know King Leo was, but I don't know about me. But let me know if y'all see anything. But what's going on here? Oh my god. Instigating.
Mm-hmm. They need his help.
Oh. What is going on here? This is a rampage match.
Hey, I kind of like this turn for Nick.
What about Kid? What about Kid?
Mama Wayne just looking at him. That's her new boy toy.
What? What the hell?
Christian
Oh
left.
no,
That's
I
why.
know that's not Blake in the ring. I know that's not.
Oh, they didn't even give him the entrance.
I know that's not Blake.
They needed
Let me
that to
wait and
show us
see.
angry Nick Wayne. So what you think? Unhinged Nick Wayne?
Man, fuck Nick Wayne. I'm talking about why Blake is in the ring and getting the jobber's interest.
Cause hologram coming out. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Did he just turn on a hologram like wristband? That's what they're gonna sell the kids.
Uh, this better not be a squash either.
Mm-hmm. Oh
What
yep,
happened? He
there it
giving out
is.
gifts to the kids?
Yeah, I told you he lit it. He lit it up beforehand, and then he
What the hell was that?
Bret Hart.
What?
That was his version
No
of the glasses.
pyro or nothing for hologram? Okay, I guess.
Just a bracelet for the fan.
I guess.
Fletcher
Um.
says Saturday
Okay.
night lagging. Uh oh.
Uh oh.
Let's see. And Nathan says, what is that supposed to be for the title? Jay Millie said Mammoth in the back barking. Oh yeah, that's how far back it was. Russell Rand says, is that the girl from the Ring movie wrestling?
What movie?
The Ring.
What?
Jay Millie said, let's go. Dax beat you to down. No. You'd have held that down.
No way.
Fletcher said, all right, let's play a little 2K. Saudi's off said, is she gonna have to do her research after the show?
Yes.
Mr. Holiday's off said, Reacher. Tati just gonna go
Definitely.
follow his Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher said, all right, the chat is behaving properly tonight, Mommy Taker. We don't block people. We don't block people.
Okay. I see y'all trying today. Today.
They said, Leo, I think they're waiting for Bobby to come back to introduce them back in. Fletcher said, Lucha Underground was on Netflix. Wild.
Um, not while they were airing. At least I don't remember if it was like
Mm-hmm.
that. But at some point, it was on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
haven't.
been moving around.
I barely get on Netflix. So honestly, I don't know if it's still there, but it was.
It's been
'Cause
moved
that's where
around a
I've
few
watched it.
times. Roberto said Ethan Page wasn't rushed. Ethan Page should be going over Trick. Trick was champ like 3 times in 1 year and still nada. Thought Page saved NXT.
Well, hold on. It was only a matter of weeks before Ethan got his hands on that title, wasn't it?
Yeah, at least three, like 3 weeks. So
So what we doing? How wasn't that rush?
he held on to it like a champion, though. I say that. And he won a pay per view. Jay Millie says, "Scream you to scream." Oh man,
No,
he
no
wants you to hurt. Fletcher said, "Yuta not looking
commercial.
bad tonight." Yeah, they are wilding with the commercial right now. And of
Willie, you
late,
always look good though. He does look good. Hmm?
Russell Rand says, "Ethan saved NXT. What in the farthest from the truth? Absurd nonsense is that?" LOL. Teach his own. He's getting better though.
Oh yeah,
It.
he's definitely getting better. Definitely. You know,
Oh yeah.
I really do feel like in terms of some of the wrestlers that's been in AEW, I don't really feel like they truly tried to do something with Ethan. When he went to Ring of Honor, I was seeing something, but not quite there yet. There was quite a few things he needed to work on, but I thought they were gearing him towards getting not the world title, but at least the TV title. And then all of a
Hmm.
sudden, he's gone. Hmm.
I thought he was going like. I was waiting for him to snap the whole time. Remember, we was waiting like every week, like for him to like, all right,
Yes, it was
where's
like
it? Yeah.
every week it's almost there. It's like you're almost there, but not quite. So, yeah.
That's crazy. Then he get over there and snap, and turned into what he should have been over here.
Well, I really do feel like part of the reason why we're seeing a little bit better from him is because he realizes that he's in another environment. Sometimes just going to another environment just kind of encourage you or pushes you to just do better than before and really take an
Hmm.
opportunity and run with it. So that's I think that's part of the reason. So
If he was this in AEW right now, you think there's a spot for him?
um I mean, within the main roster, I don't know, but when he was in Ring of Honor, knowing what we know now and how they got pretty much Chris Jericho just fucking going
Hmm.
over there and just doing whatever the fuck he feel like doing,
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Would you rather Ethan Page or Chris Jericho hold their Ring of Honor title? Because that's if he was this Ethan Page.
World title, I even that I can't say.
Okay.
Even that I can't say. There would be other people that I would consider holding that title before those two.
Okay. TV title though.
I guess he be title, you can give him something. I don't guess.
Okay. Or Pure. I don't know about Pure because he be cheating. Anyway.
I don't think he doesn't have that technical style, so
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Fletcher says Copeland versus Claudio.
Mm-hmm. What he said earlier, something about oh you're on edge, so you can't cope, some shit like that. I don't know what he
Yeah.
said. That was fucking funny. I'm gonna have to watch that back.
He said you're on edge, so you have to cope with it.
Crazy.
Resurrect said this whole Dax angle is goofy. I just can't get behind. Every week he feels different. LOL, get him off my TV.
Yeah, something about it. You know, I feel like FTR they're a really great tag team. I do like them when they're together in the ring. No promos because their promos suck. But something about it, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I don't know if they'll end up breaking that group up so they can do something different for a little bit.
Hmm.
But I just don't see how them as a group can creep back in the tag team title scene right now. Right now. And on top of that, I think people want to see other teams getting opportunities to at least go for those titles. So back of the motherfucking line, FTR.
If they split, who would you run with if you had to choose one?
Neither.
Fletcher said he'll FTR versus Cope and Christian all in Texas.
Who the hell is that? Is that Lee Johnson?
Is it where?
Whoever he did that tope or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
onto.
yeah.
What is Lee Johnson doing here?
Remember he be there
All
with
right.
Blake. He was there last week with Blake, right?
I guess they're forcing this little friendship on them. I don't know.
But EJ gone.
I hope not. I like him.
Oh, all right, Blake, be careful,
All right,
bro.
well, this is not a squash, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Fletcher, it says Heel FTR versus Cope and Christian and all in Texas.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens when it comes to the trio titles at Dynasty
Yes.
or whatever the hell Dak's going through, puberty, whatever.
Oh,
Um, I don't know. I'm not with it.
he said, "Let's go for explodes, then reforms." Roberto said, "Blake Christian, baby."
Yes.
Blake is great. Fletcher said, "Blake Christian is getting AEW TV time this week." Yes, this is the second
Mm-hmm.
time.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Nathan said, "One of these guys is going to go with Daniel."
Oh gosh.
Oh, Fletcher said, "Is Garcia still champ?" Yes, he is.
Unfortunately, Blake. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up, Blake.
Ooh. Masardi's also said, Leo, they should have Travis Scott perform at WrestleMania on the big rampway, and while he's performing, a masked figure should tackle him and throw him off the stage. Security rips off his mask, and it's Cody Rowe. Oh my God. You know
Oh,
what? Tati finna get you, Masardi.
I guess.
Roberto said all days off, that would be perfectly fire. He said actually would be fire.
There we go. Oh my god. So what? I can spin two. Portal bomb. Oh,
Roman Reigns. Y'all are wild. He is with the the hologram bomb. Tati is out. That is cloak number 3 or 4. Fletcher says after Christian gets away from the patriarchy, I wouldn't mind join Wayne and AR with AR Fox. Roberto says since when is the guy who guzzles down water the tough guy in the room? Hey, Thunder and Chris.
oh.
Yes. Thunder
Oh,
get past the first round.
they announcing the brackets
All
next
right, here we go.
Wednesday. Okay, Cope and Claudio.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, Marina gonna be in action, teaming up with John Moxley.
I'll
Will
take it.
Ospreay returns. He only didn't show up for one fucking episode. What was it?
Swerving Willow seems
Oh,
appropriate.
Penelope and Tony Storm.
Oh.
Oh, I guess.
Oh
All
well, we're
right.
at the. It's time already. Penelope and Jamie Hayter and okay. Should have said what the fuck with they put Nick Wayne with Running Rush and Action Man. Really, TK Nick Wayne deserves better. They gon' that's a good high flying team though. Fletcher says here comes Pentagram. Fletcher says hologram on my bad. You are stupid. Miss Artis said ole 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 Fatu Fatu. I didn't even see it. Was that what they chanted yesterday? I didn't. I watched half of it and it was over. Roberto says if Nick Wayne is safe, he can go 5 decades. But do you want him to
Five.
look like? Do you want him to look like Jericho in the end, bro?
Well,
Russell Rand says, I don't know what the fuck Nick Wayne has to do with the Cooper Trooper CK. What are we doing? Mother Wayne carried that segment, lol. Oh shit.
I shouldn't even say a word.
Nah.
Um, it's just one of those things where by association they're getting somebody involved. I guess that doesn't really make sense. But if they do that, then what's going on with Kip? Kip ain't doing anything. He wasn't even doing anything before he joined this group.
hmm
So, and then my stepdaddy,
Oh,
we haven't seen him.
it's just
So
because he was friends with AR Fox, man. That's all. Fletcher said,
that's not
question.
enough.
She said it's not enough. Yeah, Fletcher said, question. Do you think WWE had this version of Timeless Tony Storm in the roster? They would have her main event in WrestleMania? Yeah.
Probably not.
No? You
Probably
don't
not.
think?
No, I don't.
Oh. It depends on how much influence the Undertaker still has backstage.
This is still one of those things where it's like men run the show and they're going to be the ones to always have the men on top. So I don't think so. I don't think so. And this is not just a WWE thing. This is a wrestling thing in general where unfortunately women just don't typically get that spot, especially for a pay-per-view and your biggest pay-per-view. Y'all think I'm going to see Tony Storm main eventing All In? I don't think so.
Hmm. That's crazy, too, to think about. Roberto said Russell Rance, they had no one, lol. And then Ethan Page showed up, laughed my ass off. All of a sudden, CW worthy. 3 weeks ain't rushed when your champ can't draw. Shit.
What the hell?
He said, Fletch, no, they buried everything to make sure they nowhere near it. Miss Saudi's off said Chelsea is the closest to Timeless Tony, and she won't have a match at Mania. That's crazy if Chelsea Green is not at WrestleMania. This is what I'm talking about. That's wild at the kind of year that she's had. Nia Jax not having a match right now at WrestleMania is wild after the year she's had. I get it, she's been champion and all of that, but she's been man, I ain't gonna start. We watching Collision. Jay Millie says Ethan was pretty good in TNA.
He's alright.
Ethan Page has a future. I agree. Jamie Hayter is back. So all the rumors can stop now.
The rumors that's going on right now is Mariah.
Oh man, that she ain't going
How
nowhere.
Mariah is leaving AEW to go to WWE. Blah blah blah. I don't believe not one word. Just
Man, Jeff
not one word.
Cobb, everybody is just like, man, just stop.
The same rumors are circling as usual. Like it's literally the same thing. Y'all feed into it every single time. Look
Y'all
at Billy
can't even
Starks.
y'all should be hoping that they stay in these channels so that way we can afford to go to the show. I'm keeping it a bean. Like you ain't getting in the WWE unless you got the bag. All
Jamie,
right,
we're not even
Billy.
worried about it. We're not even
I don't
worried about
know.
it.
Billy might pull off the win. She won some
Nope.
hearts. She said nope.
No.
If she wins, Tati is going to. We're going to see the greatest cloak of
She
all
won't.
time.
She won't. Look how pretty Jamie looks.
She looks
I
great.
love how her hair matches with the gear. It's so cute.
hmm
I don't know why we haven't seen Jamie in so long. What the fuck?
They asked about her. You got to apply pressure to get him back on.
Wait, didn't these two say that there was going to be an Owen? Why they have to face each other now?
I don't know.
I guess they'll be on the opposite side of the brackets. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. I don't. I didn't. I don't remember Billy saying she was getting in the Owen.
They just said that. Didn't they just say that earlier? That she was going to be in it.
I don't know. I can't remember Billy, but I remember Jamie saying she was going to do it. But she might be right.
Every girl you saw today said it was going to be in it. Oh, somebody cheering for Billy. Okay, lovely. Fletcher, why you said Ricky Saints doesn't have a future? I wouldn't say that.
Oh, he said Ricky Saints. Oh no, don't do Ricky like that.
I had high hopes for him. I really did, but we'll see.
He'll make it back. Oh,
Come on, Jamie, take her to school. She needs it.
brother said they thinking they not fond of Ricky Saints.
Oh,
Uh, he say teachers on my guy, but NXT men's division for sure needs help because I gotta watch Eddie fucking Thorpe in main events. That's a problem.
oh.
I said the women's division is fine. The men's division needs help. I say that every week. Fletcher said it's official. Kevin Knight is all elite. TK just posted it.
Are you serious? Is he serious?
I don't know. I'm looking.
I don't know. Commercial. Why is there a commercial like every other breath? This is crazy. I don't like that.
Yes, Tony Khan, congratulations. It's official after a fantastic performance at Saturday Night AEW Collision. Tonight, Jet to Fly, aka Kevin Knight, is all elite. That is direct from Tony Khan.
What's the next comment?
So this offset, where is Scorpio Sky? This is why Tati said we was closed. Restaurant sends my girl Thunder and Stat. What are you wearing? Those stats?
She's cute.
I mean, she got her own style. Fletcher says Scorpio basement. Oh yes, he is. We haven't seen him. Oh, actually, he did a what was that? He did an event not too long ago. Roberto said, "Is this the third or fourth year for the Owen? It's the fourth, right?"
I want to say it's the third. Is it?
Adam Cole won.
Oh no,
Um,
no. This is the fourth because I remember
yeah,
Adam won.
Ricky Saints won.
Ricky
Ricky
Starks
Starks.
won. Danielson won.
Danielson.
Yeah, this is the fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Britt Baker, Willow Nightingale, and then Mariah May.
Mm-hmm.
Roberto said, this episode was good. I didn't realize there were 15 minutes left. Danny Garcia should face Nakamura to see who had the worst title reign of the year. I see you, Gunta.
Oh,
Shit.
what the? What's that?
Damn. She did. Gunta caught her straight. TK really doesn't know what to do with Statlander. I see randomly rejoining her with Willow, now Thunder Rosa. Stat, just go to TNA or WTB. TK doesn't appreciate you, Beast.
Nope, 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 nope. He
Tati is
gonna
not
fix
with
it. He gonna fix
it.
it.
Roberto says, "What kind of woman do you guys think we need to in order to get a breakthrough star?" I honestly thought if Marvel would have made her She-Hulk, Jade would have taken it to another level.
Mm.
I mean, you got one. You got the
Mm.
CEO. We just got to see what else she could do. We seen her in Star Wars. Let's not play now. She was good on the you didn't like her on there, Tati?
She was barely on there, so I mean, she probably said like 3 words in total for all the scenes I saw her in. So I don't
Oh,
know.
I still haven't seen the last season. She didn't come back.
I don't remember.
Hmm. Fletcher says, "Marry me, Jamie Hater." Russell Rand says, "Hater, let's go. This should be good. I see you, TK. Continue with the women's main eventing. It's been a few weeks now. He letting the main event on Collision. Is that what he's doing lately?
I guess. I wasn't
Finally."
expecting this. Probably gonna see some shenanigans. We'll see.
Roberto said Billy starts main event. Then she is either costing Athena the belt or she is the beginning of Athena's army's reign. Did y'all speak on the Immortal Moment Award? Austin versus Brett, WrestleMania 13, being inducted into the Hall of Fame. UFC has been inducting classic fights in their Hall of Fame for years. This is a TKO move. What the fuck are
Whatever.
they talking? Roberto said Jamie is awesome, but why she dressed like the sofa on that '70s show? Holy shit,
But she looked cute though,
she
right?
does. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Billy,
All right.
Nathan Campbell said, "What do you think about Dax and Cash?"
Boring.
She's over it. Mommy hater. Fletcher says, "Why the fuck is Billy doing a no sell spot against Jamie? This ain't ROH, Billy."
I'm telling y'all don't have to suffer and watch Ring of Honor like the rest of us. Billy Starks is not that great. That's why I'm so shocked that she's even here.
They want to
CEO
see.
had carried her in that match.
That's what they're trying to
CEO
see.
carried the hell out of her in that match last week.
Now, if I see anybody on X complaining, talking about, oh well, Jamie Hayter didn't give her a good match, y'all file, because y'all don't. That means y'all really don't
She
watch Ring
doing
of
what
Honor.
she doing what she can.
This is what we see on Ring of Honor, and this is matches going on longer than we usually see. Fletcher says Chelsea is the closest to Tony, only if WWE let Chelsea do her shit. She said give her a month and she will fight Penta again. Restaurant says, looks like Jamie was eating good during her absence. In the IWC just love to complain. There is zero chance Mariah leaves. Tony gonna back the Brinks truck up. I believe so. Ain't no way. Roberto said, I don't know who said it, but yo, Eddie Thorpe is the most what the fuck is this guy on NXT. I saw some matches in New Japan. He was fire. Sean Fletcher says Sean from FIFO. You watching Collision? Look, Jamie Hayter is
You
still there
know,
in AEW, brother.
you know, damn Sean.
Oh,
Jamie, let's wrap this up.
it's over.
That should have been it. That should have
Oh,
been it. Jamie, what's going on?
where Athena at? Nathan Campbell says so. Is Thunder Rosa an Outlander first match in the women's bracket?
Well, they haven't said they're gonna be announcing it next on Wednesday, so we'll see. They might not even be on the same side of the bracket, so
We gotta have our women's and we gotta have our Wednesday night announcement.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh, damn.
What's Jamie's oh haterade, never mind. I haven't seen Jamie so long I almost forgot.
But she says, I think I'm like Booker T right now, watching Jamie Hayter on my screen, shake it, duck it, quack, quack. This shit. Let me start it off. Says Sean Ross Sapp is a hater.
hmm.
3 words is almost too many. Oh, oh, they won't. They not finna do this.
There we go.
Yes.
I know y'all wasn't expecting Billy to win.
Nah, I got a little shook at the end. Like, hold up,
No.
what we doing here? Russell Rand says, agree, Fletcher. They do my girl Statlander dirty every week when she should be killing shit, and is some
Yeah,
kind of
Statlander,
title
if it
favorite.
was
She's a
me,
great talent.
she would have been holding the world title by now, the women's title by now.
She's like the heavy of AEW. You know what I'm saying? Like, she fighting Megan Baines, the Jamie Haters, the you know what I mean?
And
Those are
those two
the
matches that she had with CEO were really, really great. So
yeah.
I don't know. She's gotten lost in the shuffle. Oh,
Oh, so I see we see a
I think
match
that
coming up.
girl,
Gonna be,
this spin belt thing,
she gonna fight her for the title.
doubt it. All right. A little stare down.
Yeah. Did she say pick a show?
She would what with her all day long?
She'll cook with her.
Oh, they
She said, "Come
would.
on, I can still go."
Billy Star is just dragging herself out there. I think they don't care.
They keeping this going. This is like at the bottom. It should say like the credits should say Tony Khan and Eddie Kingston.
What?
Yeah, I say Lee Fitting and Triple H at the
You know what? There's no way.
end. Okay, that was good. Nice little face off at the end, so we know who she's fighting next. I guess that's the dynasty intervention,
We'll see.
unless they talking about the Owen Hart tournament.
The
Or
Owen.
yeah, Russell Rand says, "Agree, Fletcher. Should do my girl Statlander dirty every week. When she should be killing it in some kind of title picture. She's great talent. Yes, it is time for her to be pushed up the roster again. I don't know why she hasn't been AEW champion like Tati said earlier. That's crazy." Mr. Holidays off said, "I didn't see Hater. Is she thick again? You are wilding."
What the hell?
Nathan says, "Is Thunder Rosa and Gatlinburg the first match in the tournament? And is she going to back her over?"
I don't know. We'll find out on Wednesday what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Fletcher says, "Brother, I wouldn't trust my main talent to Billy Starks after this match. She does some wild shit that can seriously go wrong."
Well, y'all just find out. Y'all just find out.
Yeah, last week, everybody was hyped. How much she gave CEO the best match on Collision. Like, oh, okay. Fletcher said, "I'm starting to get used to women ending the weekly shows in AEW. To be honest, it's fun." Yes. Fletcher says, "Bro, Jamie Hayter, that looked amazing. What an ending." He says, "With WWE starting to induct matches into the Hall of Fame, what match would you add? I'm thinking Triple H versus Undertaker at WrestleMania Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee." Tati says she's got nothing. None of the Undertaker matches? You don't put none of them in there? She said, "Nope,
Sorry,
I've
don't
got
care
nothing.
enough to answer.
It is over."
Okay.
Roberto says, "I got to see Sunny Kiss over the weekend. She is Broly's now. Bro Lils."
I don't know. I don't know.
Fletcher says, "Jamie will dethrone Athena? Never.
No, I don't know about that. For Ring of Honor title, I don't know.
Hell no.
I
It's
don't know
got to
about
be
that.
Diamante, maybe."
Well, I was saying Queen Aminata, but she hurt now.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Artie's off says Cena is bringing back his spinning belt. Oh God, y'all want to? He gonna make the bigger one spin? That's gonna be nasty work. Roberto says HBK versus Cena in UK on Raw. That match was incredible. Fletcher said non-TK cooked today. All right, all right. Wasn't too bad. Fletcher said RVD versus Cena ECW should be Hall of Fame match. Also, in my opinion. Nathan Campbell said Jamie and Athena at Dynasty for the Ring of Honor belt.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, nah, just keep it in the Owen, man.
For Jamie to lose, no, we're good.
Yeah, let her lose in the Owen. That's more graceful. Fletcher says Jamie Hayter, new Ring of Honor champ. I'm okay with it. Roberto says Cena versus Umaga. Let's see. Russell Rand says fighting Megan Bain. No, they just have Megan go out and embarrass Statlander every week.
Well, damn.
Russell Rand says good show, good stream.
Thank you.
Fletcher says yeah, TK need to treat Statlander better. Not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Fletcher says not gonna lie, good ass collision. What you rate it?
Miss all it. Miss all this on.
Charlotte needs a BBL. He had to break it up.
Well, you know what?
He saw you with a straight face too long. He said, "Let me." He say something.
What the hell?
Roberto said, "Thank you guys. I have been awake 2 days in a row, and y'all have my attention. Even the chat, y'all the real ones."
Oh, get some sleep.
Fletcher said Charlotte needs a lot more than just a BBL. Oh, Fletcher.
Oh, I
Tati
ain't got
is
nothing to
lost
say
for
about
words.
that.
She said Charlotte. She's just listening in the comments.
I, I don't know.
Fletcher said Berto go take some rest, brother. That's not healthy.
Yep, gotta get some sleep. Gotta get
Mm-hmm.
some sleep. Um, well, it wasn't a bad show. Wasn't a bad show.
Mm-hmm.
They said they signed Kevin Knight.
As you should.
Um,
Yep.
what are we gonna do with the people who's over there as well? Is what I'm saying.
This is
What are
interesting.
we gonna do with the people who are in the company?
I mean, we happy for him though.
I didn't say we weren't.
That bag.
I'm trying to be happy for the people who are still there, not doing a damn
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I know. It's Anna J is move. Everybody's got to move down the card. You got to show Kevin Knight every week.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know.
Oh, let's see. Roberto said, "Yeah, y'all the real ones." And figure four that like button. Yes. Roberto said, "Never a man, always to do that OT right quick."
Hmm.
Roberto said, "Be safe, y'all." All right, Roberto.
Oh, good night.
And Miss All Days all says Roberto Del Rio. Oh my
What the hell?
god.
What the hell?
Oh my god. So what do you give the show out of I know you don't like the race shows, but
Um, I mean, I thought it was a good show. I
hmm
thought it was a good show. They're definitely trying to get everybody hyped for the Owen. They still didn't give a date, but I guess we'll find out on Wednesday exactly when. Great to see Athena. We've been saying it for a long time that we wanted her to be on the show. It's overdue if you ask me.
hmm
But we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes.
um do you think that the Owen is has a little more hype than Dynasty right now? Because it's looking good on the women's side for sure.
Um, I mean, in terms of the women, we're only gonna have like two women's matches. We don't know about the TBS title,
hmm
but we do know, Megan and Tony. So other than that, I don't know if we'll see any other women's match. Maybe I don't want to say it has more hype, but it's like we just came off Revolution and we already got another pay per view next week. So it's very quick.
Yeah.
It's very quick, and we only have like how many matches so far that has been announced? Not many. So I don't know how people are feeling about having another pay per view so quickly. I think it's
For
too
the
often.
updated card for Dynasty, we have John Moxley versus Swerve Strickland. We have for the World Championship, International Championship match, Kenny Omega versus Mike Speedball Bailey versus Ricochet. AEW World Women's match, Tony Storm versus Megan Bain. AEW World Trios match, Death Riders versus Rated FTR. And Ring of Honor World Championship match, Mask versus title match, Chris Jericho versus Bandito.
What's the next comment?
I just saw this off you a minute. Holy shit. He said I get this show 5 Tanahashi tears.
5.
And Fletcher said I give this show 4 Levesque tears. Holy shit.
I thought it was great. At least we got a chance to see the ladies quite a bit tonight.
Yes. We got to see CEO. We got to see CEO and Athena. Got to
Hmm.
see Jamie Hayter tonight.
Tony opening the
Tony
show.
Storm
That's
open
good
it.
too.
Yeah, the women were all over the card tonight, man. This is kind of what we've been asking for a little bit. Let these women breathe a little bit. And Adam Cole, we kind of, kind
Yeah.
of over this. He's face off between you and Daniel. Just fight at
I
this point.
don't, I don't care.
Yeah, I do want to see a title change, but I mean, to Adam Cole, then we just like, what do
Um,
we do? What are we doing with Adam Cole?
Maybe the trios. They didn't make that official, but remember they did. Did it make that official for
Mm-mm.
trios? They probably
Oh
will
yeah, yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But
They did. It's
so
Death
maybe
Riders
maybe
versus
that,
WFTR.
maybe that.
Okay.
If the trios were to go, then I don't see Moxley losing. Could you imagine like everything just crumbling for that group in just one night? I mean, it's
Yeah.
possible, but
I
I
thought
don't
that would
know.
happen at All In or something. You know what I mean?
That's still a ways away.
And that's kind of like cliche too. Like everything just crumbles in one night. But I don't know.
We'll
So
see.
let him call somebody worthless. Let everybody else lose all of their shit, and he gets
It'll
gets
definitely
everybody.
be ushering into a new dynasty if they were to all lose their titles that night. Moving
Mm-hmm.
on to other things, so we'll see.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
still no Young Bucks either. They are gone.
Please don't say that. Please don't say that. I don't want to hear nothing about the Young Bucks at all. We're good.
Oh,
We're
she
good.
said she don't want to see him no more.
We're
Oh
good.
man, that is it.
Feel
Shawty
like it.
goes, LOL Triple H. Hey man, listen. She said, leave them
Um,
people alone on a Saturday and Wednesday nights.
right. I can't be bothered. Y'all deal with that.
1 week for Dynasty. What's a match you
Yep.
want to see, Tati?
For the pay per view.
Not for the. I'm gonna book some for the 2K.
Oh, oh, I gotta think about that. I'm not sure. Definitely gotta think about that. I'll tell you later because I gotta pick a good one.
Okay. It could be anybody from anywhere. They got better Kenny's now. They just redid him. Takesha's always already set.
Yeah, Takesha actually looks pretty good in the game, so I think that.
Yeah. Hope I wonder if they got a new Beast Mortal. So I hate the little mask thing they got, but it's the best they could do, so it works.
Hmm,
Let's see. Let me say, great show, guys. Thank you.
thank you, thank you.
RB said, "What back in the chat? What I missed? The whole
The whole
show."
show.
And we not RVD.
Oh, I don't even want to hear about this guy. I don't want to hear about him.
They all
RVD.
wildin'. They are all wildin'. They let them have it.
There's just no way. I don't understand any of this shit. Over here complaining about, I mean, I can understand if RVD was like, hey, when I was younger, I did all this stupid hardcore shit, and you know, we should be chilling out with that with wrestling, something like that. I would have been like, you know what, I understand for safety, I get it. But like he was acting like he's never did anything like that in his life when he did this damn near the same damn thing.
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
don't
Like
know.
you created it, the environment. You helped like lay the foundation for the environment for this.
Absolutely, absolutely. I just feel like people, it's a cool thing to get at AW for doing whatever that they're doing. And it really does seem like that because like what you're seeing a lot of is these guys, these veterans who are somehow under contract with WWE at some capacity or looking to get a check from WWE. They're the ones who are being so vocal about what's going on with AEW, and it just seems like no matter what they do, something is wrong. And I'm just like, it is so biased now. This is why, like, I'm at the point where I literally don't listen to any more podcasts anymore because everybody's being so biased. And it's like now when you see them showing up on WWE and everything, now you're like, oh, it makes sense. It makes sense as in terms of why the these podcasts have changed
Yeah,
because they're being biased.
yeah.
I
It's
I
it's
don't I don't like
different.
it.
This week turned into something different. When I saw Maven during the Maven investigations, I was like, "Holy shit, this is taking the turn."
Maven, who would wrestle for like 2 years, is you know what? I don't
No, he went to his house. That shit was wild. I'm like, all right. What if he's gonna be the he's gonna like try to build a story towards? Oh man, it's
Well,
gonna be
he's
nasty.
gonna milk it for all it's worth. The thing is though, is that with Maven, him talking about like how certain things are done in the ring and all that stuff. I personally didn't like that. I was just like, bro, like what the fuck? Like I know we adults and shit, but it's like these are not things that you just go out there and just tell everybody or whatever, and it's just the thing to do. Your ass has only been in the ring for a hot second and you were out, and now all of a sudden it's you who feel like you have to divulge all these wrestling secrets and shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
Man, he going out trying to get people in cases. Like, yeah, I heard this wrestler wasn't doing too good. I'm like, oh my god, I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, come on, bro. I thought y'all
For the
was a prep.
content, for the views. Hmm.
Man, now we got Maven investigations, and I guess now he finna be chasing down wrestlers and getting stories and shit.
It's a no for me, brother.
Shit. RBC. Oh man, yeah, I'm cool. I can't do it.
I don't know.
So they all said Ray Phoenix debuts on SmackDown next week. She don't care.
Good luck with that.
Fletcher says, "Wish Phoenix the best." RB said, "I've been bumping music. Did Jamie Hayter win?"
Come on,
Yes.
bro.
Fletcher, he says, "Brother RBD, you are the face of ECW. Shut the fuck up, homie." Yes. RB said, "RBD disowning his own children." Oh my god. Mac Daddy, Mac Maxellian, or he says, "Good evening."
Hey, good evening. How are you?
Or Machiavellian. Miss Artie's also said RVD heel turn. He
I don't know about a
and
heel
life
turn.
and life. He just
I
said
don't know about that. I don't know. Like, I totally understand if it's something that he's just saying, hey, we shouldn't be doing stuff like this, for safety. But like to him, he what he said specifically was the more that WWE does things like this, the more I don't want to associate myself with them and rather, associate myself with WWE. Okay. Okay.
so. Now
How
we
many
just
matches already had in AEW last year and the
he
year
had a
before that?
he had a few,
I don't
and
know.
he had a few, and I don't get it, man. Like now, why would you burn that bridge like with Tony and he still you're able to bounce back and forth between both too, get a check.
Not anymore, I'm guessing.
Maybe not. It just it seemed like the older guys that do these podcasts, they're all talking to each other, and it's just like it's just turning negative now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody comes back with a negative experience because they thought they was gonna be able to do something in AEW, and they like absolutely not. That ain't what I
I
had to
don't.
go
I
through.
mean, RVD wasn't part of any storylines or anything, but he had some great matches while he was there. I
Yeah,
don't know if
that's true.
anybody remember when he had that match with Swerve. It was actually pretty great. I
Yeah,
actually went
no,
back and watched that. I thought it was good. I think he still has things to offer in terms of, being that guy you call once in a while to come do something in the ring. He can still do something, but him being full time part of a story and all that stuff, hell no.
yeah. Well, I don't mean I
I
don't
don't get
mean
it.
him. I mean like the ones that are podcasting are like retired mostly for the most part.
Oh,
Shit, they all talking shit. Fucking
Mark
Bully
Henry. Oh
Ray,
my
Mark
God.
Henry, anybody. The only person that ain't saying nothing. You see, they kept Paul White, so he's happy. So he the only one that ain't said
Somehow,
nothing.
some way.
I mean,
Somehow, some way. I don't know.
after getting dropped on that car, I probably would have been still secured in my job for the next contract too. To keep it a being.
I don't know what's going on with that. Really don't. But a lot of y'all just feel like this is just a cool thing to do in terms of just like kind of pick at AEW, because when y'all sitting here saying things are happening in AEW that you don't like, are you also trying to say that whatever WWE doing is perfect?
Hell no.
Like what's going on? Like y'all can't talk about that, which is just crazy, crazy to me. I used to listen to Booker T's podcast, and at some point he was being fair with his critiques, and then after a while, just like you switched up,
That's
you
because he's
switched
sitting
up
on. Because he's sitting on, he doing more. They rely more on him. I don't know if he got a raise because they like rely more on him on the
something. I
sideline.
don't know.
Like we know, like yo, look, and everything don't go right in no wrestling companies, but it's just like yo, the extra slander is unnecessary when the sport is growing. Like, why y'all want to be old haters? That's the
Right,
only thing I don't like about it. Like,
right. They don't care about pro wrestling itself. It's about whatever company they feel like they have to be loyal to. So I don't understand if you are supposed to be doing a podcast where you're talking about wrestling as a whole, but you're going to sit here and side with one company as if they're the end all be all. You don't need to be doing this. What you should be doing is covering that company alone. and nothing else. Nothing else.
Yeah, because yeah, and New Japan is suffering. Y'all stop taking their talent, please. Leave them alone.
Absolutely.
Leave New
Absolutely.
Japan
I
alone.
love AEW, but I also love New Japan too. I keep seeing like these pro AEW people saying, "Oh, so and so from New Japan should come to AEW, come get signed." And I'm just like, y'all didn't see how many people AEW done took from New Japan in about a year span time,
And then y'all say
and
y'all didn't like
a
them.
and it which is just crazy because they've done nothing really with Jay White. To be honest with you, I mean, CEO, she's gotten a little something. Who's the other one? William. Y'all see William. William was like, in terms of their foreign wrestlers. See, New Japan, they need to have those foreign wrestlers for people to be able to gravitate towards when it comes to their product because, yes, it's they do have English commentary, but not for all the shows, but at least somebody over there outside of the Japanese wrestlers that they can be able to see and just want to see on the show. So
Mm.
when Will Ospreay was over there, Okada was over there. Um, who else did they take? I'm missing somebody. But
Um,
whatever situation is, they keep saying that they want these people to go over there, and I'm just like,
yeah.
this is exactly what y'all saying right now about WWE and TNA, about how they're just going to be snatching up people from their roster, and then at some point, TNA, which we already know, I'm giving it a year and a half before we remember TNA. That's what's going to happen to New Japan. They're not going to be able to survive that. Y'all talking about, oh, Gabe Kidd come to AEW. Like, what the fuck you think? Tanahashi was crying over this man. Okay, he's not going nowhere. He's not going anywhere. They need these people. If y'all, I can understand there are some wrestlers that have those type of contracts. Maybe that's what Kevin has, where they're signed to multiple companies, like Takeshita, who has a contract with New Japan, who has a contract with AEW and DDT Wrestling. That might be the case for somebody like Kevin Knight. I'm not 100% sure, but what's going on with King Leo,
I'm back. It's this wiring. I need
bro?
to I need to order another cable. I see now.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing in terms of, if y'all complaining about TNA and WWE partnership, is the same thing when it comes to New Japan and AEW. Like, how's New Japan going to feel at some point when it's just like, damn, everybody on meth? We might as well turn off the lights, Like, if
Hmm.
everybody leaves because y'all feel like, oh, we need so and so, you like so and so from New Japan, come on over and watch New Japan. How about that? How
Big
about
enough.
that?
It's getting big enough to where we all like like watch along, or you know what I'm saying, and the 2 night stream, so it was good enough. So it's getting big.
They have
It's
great shows. They have
yeah.
great shows. They have great wrestlers. We can't just sit here and just say, bring so and so, bring so and so. Cedric and them who don't have a place to call home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm worried. I'm more worried about what the fuck we doing with Powerhouse Hobbs, because Powerhouse Hobbs, one minute he's it, the next minute we don't even remember if he's still signed or anything. There's a whole bunch of people that is in the company who have been there for a long time and have not a damn thing to show for it. Am I lying?
Nah, you're not lying at all.
This is when I say stuff like I'm tired of seeing Will Ospreay. It's not because I don't like him. It's because, well, they know he's hot and they're gonna want to use him. But then y'all, what y'all did was y'all pushed everybody to the motherfucking back of the line so that y'all can keep Will Ospreay at the top. And y'all talking about Will Ospreay return next week. He missed one Dynamite. That's not a return. That is not a return.
That's not.
So I
That's
don't.
crazy.
I don't know who missed him in one week.
Uh,
I don't know.
Tony.
There's just certain things that I just don't understand, and that's another thing too with Ray Fenix and Penta going over there. WWE
Mhm.
is going to want to feel like they need to do more when it comes to Luchador. Well, maybe because look, Luchadors, what are we doing with them in AEW? Well, so what? We got Commander and Hologram to be the kings of Luchadors. What are y'all doing with the rest? And look at Beast Mortos. Beast Mortos. What have they done? What have they done to
Roosh,
my bees? Roosh?
Rouge,
What the
Dralistico.
fuck? Jalisco and them? What happened?
I don't know, man.
They
CMLL.
can't even be
Oh,
consistent with these
oh, that's
people.
right. CMLL. That's right.
They're not even
Remember?
on the main show though. So I don't know.
That's crazy. But like how they be like, you can't book the other talent when CMLL is there. Maybe
That
that
is
Lula
not.
Pride.
No, it's not. Hologram and what's his name been over there?
Oh, did they fight against? They fought against the CML the same night as the CMLL,
Hologram
right?
and
Yeah,
Hologram and Commander, they've been
Commander.
at TMLL. They will be going back.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having some. So they do have some AEW wrestlers going over there. I know y'all not watching CMLL. They're on Fridays if anybody's curious.
Yeah.
But we've been having them go over there when they don't have anything to do with some of these people. They'll go to
Mm-hmm.
CMLL or they'll wrestle in the Indies or whatever. That's why Tony Khan, they leave that door open for wrestlers to be able to wrestle elsewhere because they know that we got another damn thing for y'all to do. At least y'all could be doing something else.
Yes.
So he can't feel guilty about not giving them something to do because you have an option to be doing something else. Deanna Perrazzo, who's going to the UK wrestling every week, what the hell? When she could be in the US wrestling, y'all not doing anything. This is Deanna Perrazzo we're talking about,
Yes.
which is wild. Taya Valkyries has been wrestling in CMLL in a tag team tournament, and she's not getting that TV time. Like, what is going on?
That's wild. I remember I used to like watch like as a kid. Like I was thinking, and then it popped in my head how I used to watch AAA back in the day when it was like real big on. You know what I mean? It was like the biggest like Mexican promotion, and then I see Jake the Snake over there every now and then, or I see fucking La Parca. It'd be like different people from WCW. They definitely shared a lot of talent with AAA. So it's like
I don't know.
it's crazy.
I don't know. I'm not like itching for people to join. I
Hmm.
have no problem with if I like somebody to tune into another promotion to see them. I have no problem with doing that.
I'm happy to see Robin Renegade. I've been asking for weeks. That I'm actually happy to see her in a match, especially against CEO. That was a pretty good, got to see it. At least something as opposed to nothing. Mr. Holiday's offset RVD on his right to censor shit. Holy shit. RV said, "Did y'all see Maven interview with Just Incredible?" Yeah,
No,
that's what I was talking about. Tati is over to
I don't have time.
Maven. Fletcher says, "Too many interviews to keep up with RB. I've been lost in the Swerve AJ Francis drama and Swerve dissing WWE."
Uh,
Miss Hardy's offset, "What happened with Maven?"
Nothing.
He said Maven also interviewed Perry Saturn. He did interview Perry
I
Saturn.
saw a little bit of that.
That's where he started getting it. Like, man, maybe I can run up on these wrestlers. Like, yeah, okay, somebody gonna knock him out.
Get your ass whooped.
RV said thoughts on Saraya leaving AEW.
Bye.
Fletcher said Saraya out, Mina in. That's probably
But
true.
they didn't even really try. They didn't really try with Saraya. I don't think so. They gave her that women's title for no fucking reason.
Gave her
And then after
Outcast.
that, nothing really happened after that. They even brought her brother in, and they didn't even try with him.
Yeah, that was the best
They
like
didn't try.
portion. That was the best portion of it. You know what I mean? Her match with, of course, at All In with Tony Storm, but then uh the thing with her brother was, you know what I mean, was actually getting good with Outcast, and then after that, they both vanished from AEW television, and they are out. Miss so there's also said birthdays March 29th, Stephanie Vakir, 32, and
Yeah.
Michael P.S. Hayes, 66. Whoa!
I want to hear nothing about no Michael P.S. Hayes. The
What about
fuck?
Doc Hendricks?
No.
RB said when one of RVD friends get in trouble with the law, he gonna be like, "Oh, he didn't mean it." Holy shit. Fletcher says so. WWE is erasing Matt Riddle from history. Funny shit. HBK gets a Hall of Fame career. Meanwhile, Riddle gets erased. Funny.
Well,
Are they?
they
They
choose what
erasing
they
more
want to do.
matches? Like they gonna erase his spots out of the matches? What the fuck is going on? Like today is the 10th anniversary of the Heist of the Century. You already know it by its nickname. RB said Nurse Tati, King Leo, Booker T is bought and paid for by WWE.
Sure.
Damn, it made that
Yeah,
sound like
sure.
an NWO when they say that. RB said Maven is the Skeeter Gene of YouTube. Holy shit. Saw these. Fletcher says NXT.
Doubting. It'll probably just be NXT.
Mm-hmm. They already testing the waters with Tessa. Fletcher says, "Where's Hikaru Shida?"
No clue.
getting paid. So they all say Leo's mic is low. Hopefully you can hear me now. I moved it a bit closer. Pause. Fletcher says we are full. Cedric, I heard TNA is hiring.
Full.
He said he is going. He said New Japan is on the top of his list too as well. He's
Okay,
booked.
go
He's booked
ahead.
for 3 months
Go
straight.
ahead.
And we'll probably see him on Ashe as well. I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
RB said if I keep saying this, Seth Rollins ain't no got no place in this match with Roman and Punk. He already wrestled Punk twice.
Okay, bring that back up on Monday.
Fletcher said Tyler Black should just come over to AEW already.
And then we're good.
Fletcher says and Finn Balor. He said, oh, Tati
The
said let
doors are
me.
closed.
RB said Prince Devitt versus Tyler Black will be classic. You will have to watch it on WWE Classics. Fletcher said
Yep.
if I were full, I know we're full, but Balor could work with Jay White and the Bullet Club angle, and Roman, come on, he could be on the world title picture here in AEW. Rollins and I'm sorry, Rollins, come on, Rollins versus Hangman, Rollins versus Osprey,
No, thank you.
Rollins versus Knee. Fletcher says Prince Devitt versus Jay White. I will cry.
No.
Riley says, I see someone mention RVD. Thoughts on RVD saying he would rather work for WWE at this point after AEW, and Moxley put nails in their back. That's not wrestling to me, what he said. Thoughts? Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
I did a whole video on it the other day. Go check it out.
Yes, she did. That was a fiery video you cooked. Fletcher says AJ Styles versus Osprey.
No, thank you.
Fletcher said Osprey retiring AJ Styles will be cinema.
Oh.
WrestleRun said there's been the problem AEW has all the talent in the world. Tony needs to build up the roster. He has no new friends. LOL.
Oh. Right. Focus. This is what I'm saying. Y'all saying all these names. I ain't even worried about all these people. Let's build up the people that's already there before we think about anybody else. Like,
It's a whole lot of people, especially some down in ROH that should have made it to the main roster already.
look how long it's taking for Adidas to get here. Come on
Look
now.
how the Premier Athlete should have been on the main roster in the tag team division.
There's a whole bunch of y'all.
Yep.
There's a whole bunch of y'all.
Yeah. Bring them up. The Righteous should have been on the main
Top Flight
roster.
been over there. Top Flight been over there. And haven't had a tag team title not even once.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't even know what that shit looked like. They have not even had what opportunities. When has Top Flight been on the pay per view? I'm not even talking about pre show.
They haven't. Not anything but pre-show.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
think they
saying.
I
Like
think they won their
y'all,
last All In with wasn't they with Don Callis when they won?
that was a pre show.
Yeah, it was like a mixed tag or whatever, and Don
They
Callis was
had
the
like
coach of their
50
team.
people in that match. I don't no. No. That don't even count. That don't count. That's what I'm saying. I'm more concerned about who's on the roster versus all these other people.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter to me.
Such as said, Austin Theory should be the one retiring Cena. Riley said lots of feuds in wrestling. Ricochet, Joey Janela versus Jay from New York. Swerve hating on AJ Francis, all going on.
But why y'all saying Swerve is hating on AJ Francis? Like, what is that?
Well, he just blamed them for getting them fired, is what the saying is right now.
Well, that's not hating.
On these
If
last,
that's what it was or how you feel doesn't mean he hates him or anything.
yeah. And AJ Francis did. I guess AJ Francis took it as that because he had just saw Swerve and he didn't tell him that he had talked about. I guess he didn't talk about him on the interview, and then he had just seen him that Sunday. He acted like he was cool with him, but he really got a problem. That's why it's kind of coming off like that. He's like, I just saw you and you didn't say nothing. You know what I'm
What
saying?
was he supposed to say? Oh, I did an interview and I mentioned you.
I mentioned
No.
you. I mentioned you got us fired. Fletcher said WWE X Division. No, I don't want to. Don't call it that. Mercedes all said, "What about Linda Hogan crashing out?" Oh my God.
Who cares?
Yeah, she'll be
Okay.
all right. She'll be all right. RV said, "Maven be like you just seen Maven in 10K. May you just been Maven in 10K. Oh my God."
She should have just reached out to her daughter instead of coming on the internet crying and shit. Like, who wants to hear you crying about how you haven't talked to your daughter in how many years and all that stuff? Call your daughter.
Brooke says she is. Brooke has responded and said she is protecting her peace. She don't talk to her or Terry. She said they all of the shit they be doing has embarrassed her enough, and she
And what
just
are we supposed to do?
nothing.
So coming on the
Man,
internet
go go.
to cry about it is what are we supposed to do about that? Am I supposed to call Dr. Phil for y'all or something? Like,
Talk to
what are
your
we supposed to do about
family.
it? That's what
Talk
I'm
to your
saying. Like some of
family.
y'all get on the internet and y'all do the absolute most. If there's a problem going on in your family, you try to resolve it within your family. You don't need to be coming on the internet. And the first problem, Linda, is that you even fucking slept with this loser of Hulk Hogan and bred with him. And then you want to sit here and cry about he's the reason why there's problems in your family. You picked him. Nobody saw you open legs to him. You picked him.
Shit. She said her only her sweet boy Nick is still
This is crazy. Y'all need to, like I said, you got family problems. Try to deal with it with your family, and this is not an issue for anybody else. It really
yeah,
isn't. You know.
yeah.
If anything, I think she was just trying to, I don't know, expose Hogan or some shit. I have no clue. I
Yeah,
have no clue.
he's
We already
already
know he's not
exposed.
shit. We already know. You don't even have to come on the internet and tell us that.
You
We
missed
know
the
it.
wave. She missed the money wave. That's what happened. To come
That too.
and to come and sit on
That
the
too.
self destruction of.
I heard that whatever autograph signing or thing that they were doing with Hogan for WrestleMania that they ended up canceling it. Maybe nobody bought it.
Oh, I
I
saw
don't
it.
know. I don't,
Hell,
and that's the
hell
thing.
no.
They're charging fucking what was it, $8,000 to meet Triple H or something like that. Like nobody who are they?
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Who
They
the
all of
fuck is
these.
going to WrestleMania with all that money? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
They did the analytics for these prices when that Netflix debut came and they sold out. And they figured that all of the people, the stars, the celebrities, and everything wanted to come because the last 2 years they probably came and did that meet and greet with
They
everybody.
would. So the issue with that is that the stars would come to WrestleMania, but they're not going to be expecting to pay that type of money because when you have all these type of people of influence, I guess,
Hmm.
there, then that's supposed to help sell the shows. They're not going to be like, well, I got my people over here getting me into WrestleMania. Let me spend this 8 bands on fucking Triple H. No, no,
She said, "Let me spend his 8 bands on Triple H real quick."
there's no way. What you gonna do? You gonna shake Triple H hand and leave for $8,000?
Thanks for coming.
For $8,000 for what? You on? What are you gonna do? Is hi, bye, take a picture, and go?
Would you like some
Who is
more?
doing? Who is paying for this stuff? This is wild. Like I don't get it.
Come by my
I don't
suite.
get
Oh
it.
shit, it's Triple H. Well,
I don't get it.
well, I mean,
All that money could be going to something else. Y'all
that's
got
a
a
lot of money.
mortgage. Y'all got
That's a
kids to put to college and shit. Like what the fuck?
that's a lot of
No.
money. Them tickets cost a lot this year. They are wild, and I don't understand if it's just Vegas tax or if this is just what was it last year? Was it this expensive last year?
Philadelphia.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't remember people complaining last year about tickets like this.
Not
This
that
year is like
I honestly I don't remember, but this year has just been like the fact that y'all got this for 2 nights and it to be this expensive is wild.
yeah.
Is absolutely wild.
I remember you was looking at. I remember when the first one they put out was Undertaker's, and we was like, "What the fuck? 10,000 for
Oh
the
yeah,
Taker
something
suite?"
about Taker, then something for $10,000. All that. Look, I don't want to have to pay to see my husband, but if I have to, not for $10,000. That's too much. Way too much. Shit, WrestleMania tickets is not even is cheaper than that if you want to sit in the front row.
I mean, what if he like got the Chris Brown giving you the meet and greet Chris Brown greet meet and greet
I
tickets?
wish. I wish.
Would you pay 10,000 in if he was doing
Ten
those type of
thousand.
and he and
Not for
you get
ten
like
thousand though.
oh okay
Not for
he
ten
said no
thousand.
10,000
That's too much.
three three
3,000. I've met
yeah
him for less, so I don't know.
all
I
right
don't know. That's too expensive. That's too expensive. You know.
mm-hmm.
I mean the most I've ever spent was like 300 on close to 300 on a meet and greet. I've never
Yeah,
spent anything more than that.
true.
Not worth it. Not worth it. A Triple H. This nigga don't even wrestle anymore. Why am I spending $10,000 to see you?
The
There's
COO
no
man
way. And then the
quick
rest of the
meetings
meet and greet, the rest of the meet and greet, Bianca was like $300. It's really expensive when you think about it, because that's still a lot of money in terms of everything else that you're planning on doing that weekend. They're gonna put all the merch for you to buy. They'll probably cost like $10 more than what it costs at the shop anyway. All these things that you're gonna have to spend, and it's just like WrestleMania is not affordable.
And
It's not.
Danhausen is right down the street charging $40. I'm going to see
Uh,
Danhausen. I'm sorry.
well,
You know what I'm saying? Tony Storm is charging $80 for the contract. Now I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Bianca Belair, but Tony Storm is. You know what I'm saying? I had to
yeah,
rank them.
I mean,
But
I would want to meet her too, but that's pricey,
yeah,
$300, and then there are other people who's doing meet and greets too, and it costs that much.
you think it's
Wow.
do you think this is the wrestlers asking because they did sell for 9 billion. So do you think that like they're like, yo, look, you know what I mean? Can we get it back? Or do you think it's TKO like, hey yo, we gotta pay for that 9 billion. So y'all finna charge this much for this.
I don't know. I think like they do feel like, in terms of them joining TKO, they probably feel like, okay, the company's worth more now, so we got to charge more now, which is why
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing. And it's not just WrestleMania, like even the shows itself, a Raw or SmackDown, the live shows that they do in between, they are more expensive than usual. So they do feel like we're worth more. Nothing wrong with looking at yourself and saying, "Hey, we're worth more than what we were paying, charging before." But you still want people to show up so that we can fucking afford it. We can't afford it. We're not showing up.
Yeah, they
We're not
they
showing
they
up. Look at the
it's
prices of groceries. Triple H is not worried about groceries, y'all. He's not worried about groceries, so he can charge whatever he wants for on these tickets, and somebody's just gonna end up buying it. Whoever can afford it.
they gonna look at somebody after this year if they don't get them numbers. When them numbers don't come back right, they gotta look at somebody, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like even if like I say, they're having their own convention when WrestleCon is going on and you splitting them up from like the rest of the indie wrestlers too. Like, come
But
on,
that,
man.
but
Like,
I mean, no, I don't think it's like, it's not that it's unfair or anything, because WWE used to do this too. WWE used to do WWE Access. I guess they're calling it
yeah,
something else now. This is
yeah.
what they typically have done for WrestleMania for a long time, and that was literally the WWE convention or whatever. And that's why I
Mm-hmm.
said, like, in terms of whatever else is going on WrestleMania weekend, this is those promotions taking advantage of all these wrestling fans are going to be in the area. We
Mm-hmm.
might as well go out there and capitalize on that. So I could totally understand why those other promotions are out there. And I encourage people to go ahead and check those out too, because wrestling is great damn near everywhere, you know? But $300 when Tony storms across the street charging 80,
Yeah,
see ya.
yeah. For $300 you can get Danhausen,
And to
uh,
be honest, I
Tony
seen better
Storm.
with Tony Storm than I seen with Bianca this past year. So I would spend that
Oh,
$80. Am I lying?
nah, you can get about 5 or 6 pictures with you know what I'm saying, and autographs with that money. You know what I'm saying for that 300. Maybe even an
Mm-hmm.
interview. You know what I'm saying, depending on who you find at the right time.
Uh, well,
Uh,
anybody who goes, I still encourage y'all to have fun. But remember, don't pay the light bill so you can see Bianca and them.
mm-mm.
Make sure you pay your bills first and see what you're working with by the time you get there, because it's a lot of money to spend.
I'm trying to go to WrestleCon, man. It look like it's gonna be more fun. And Wale Mania, I'm wondering what he's gonna pull out his bag now that WWE trying to step on his night. So Raleigh says Mandy Rose is pissed with WWE too because she was double champ NXT UK and NXT Women's champ, but they merged the titles and Bakir is a separate. Mandy saying a lot this year, taking shots at Tiffy Time. Two
I
thoughts.
don't know what she said, so I can't say.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't let her carry both titles like that. They folded they folded NXT UK, so I get why. I get what she's saying, but like she has to understand they folded that whole thing, and so it was gone. They merged the titles, even though Cody's is separate because the longest reigning one was the Universal title before he added the other one. So whatever. And RB says the cage match with Punk and Rollins got plenty of praise, but Fletcher and Osprey match don't get the same. And Osprey and Fletcher cage match had blood. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
That's because WWE's dick was in their mouths. And that's the reason why they didn't want to say ain't they nice. Tommy Dreamer said, oh, was Punk versus Rollins the best cage match in cage match history? I was like, the fuck?
History,
Even you know that's not true.
history.
Even you know that's not true. You're
No,
saying that because literally the night before was a match with Kai Fletcher and William. That wasn't even the best cage match I've ever seen my damn self. But
no.
because y'all feel like y'all have to keep this thing where you have to stay on WWE side, you're gonna put Punk and Rollins. And I'm not trying to take anything away from that match either, but none of those two matches were the best. But because that was one of the most recent ones in comparison to AEW, now you want to go on and say, was that one of the best in history? No, it wasn't, and you know that.
As a wrestler, like, and you're Tommy Dreamer. As a wrestler, how are you asking that
Tommy
question?
Dreamer.
How are you asking that question? Y'all didn't had matches that were way crazier than that match itself at ECW. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then Bully Ray's gonna go and tweet, that's how you do a cage match. I was like, this bitch being
we might
passive aggressive about it. And I'm just like, why y'all have to take away from what AEW just did? Like, what was wrong? Oh, and what they were complaining about was like the bleeding. Okay. So you mean to tell me that them bleeding took away from what they actually did in the ring? I don't think so.
you still regard what mankind went through, especially on the Dark of the Ring episode, what he did for the company at that. Like, so how can we are we judging any of mankind's cage matches against uh
That is crazy.
against
Right.
that? You know what I'm saying? Like
They
if
would
we
sit there and praise something that Mick Foley has done. Mick Foley, yeah, the Mick Foley y'all saw in WWE, that's not Mick Foley.
no
That's not Mick Foley. Go ahead and see Mick Foley before he even joined WWE. They watered him down.
Zach.
And with me saying that they watered down Mick Foley before he even came through the damn doors is telling you a lot that Mick Foley could have died a billion times before he even went to WWE. So all these wrestlers, they've been doing crazy shit for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Dreamer. And then now they're seeing, hey, there's an opportunity to get a little check. So now they're saying whatever they can, and it's just like you're being biased. I don't even think you believe the bullshit you saying your damn self.
Hey, that 3 billion, man, they must be either they spreading it around or they paying a little extra to do their marketing campaign. Like, the mudslinging this whole week has been crazy. So, I'm just sitting back enjoying it. Raleigh says, "Well, here's a list of AEW wrestlers not used: Scorpio Sky, Danhausen, Abaddon, and Britt Baker. Is
That
Scorpio
that list is
Sky
probably longer than that.
is Scorpio Sky still on the roster?
He might. I mean, he might be. I don't know.
I remember him saying he was
It
starting
might
anew, but he
be.
still might be there. They might
You
have pulled
know,
him off.
hey, look, joining a wrestling company doesn't guarantee you title, doesn't guarantee you be the top, star or whatever like that. It doesn't. But like people do like some of these wrestlers that we don't see often. And it's like, okay, after a while, see, this is the thing with wrestling, this is an all year thing, no off seasons or anything. So if you're a booker and you're constantly booking the same people all year round, then the next year the same motherfuckers over and over again, and just keep the same people on a mid card level, not to bring WWE, but back in the 90s and like early 2000, the mid carders were fucking amazing. And
Mm-hmm.
they were still getting TV time. They were the mid card titles meant something. And it was just like, even if you didn't make it to be one of those top guys or girls, like being the mid card still meant something. And but in AEW, it's just like we were fucking begging for Tony Khan to do something with Danny Garcia just now. You know what I mean? And you're giving us another match that we just saw. Like Danny and Adam Cole wasn't even that great the first time. And you gonna put on the fucking pay-per-view? We don't even care.
A rubber match with Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole is wild.
So I honestly I don't know. There's a lot of people who aren't being used, and I do feel like with those that are that do like Top Flight, every once in a while they remember these guys are still employed, and they put them into something, And in my opinion, like these guys are great enough to be able to hold titles.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know if the company even see it that way. They probably don't.
I wonder if they would have kept Lee Johnson and Daniel Garcia going. That would have been a better. You know what I'm
I would
saying?
have been okay with that. He's improved, but
Yeah.
still, it's
I'm not
kind of
in.
crazy. Chris Jericho is holding a title right now. Like, are you sit?
Ronnie says hopefully they all get a chance. Yes. You stupid. She said Chris Jericho's holding the title right now. Flater said, "What happened to Clark Connor's collab in AEW?"
There you go. That's another one. Bullet Club, War Dogs, and AEW, New Japan.
Hmm.
Um, Probably a top faction in New Japan right now. They did have Gabe Kidd on AEW a few weeks ago. They had Clark Connors as well. They're both part of that faction. They could have had them guys on there starting something. Like even the people who cannot be on TV, they got nothing for them to do. They can at least have them going to do something in New Japan, something in
Please,
CMLL, something.
please.
Like that door, that forbidden door shouldn't just be considered to be open just once a year. You know what I mean? Like leave that door open, not that wide. We don't need it all coming and going like that, and let some people be able to go over there. This is how y'all get that long-term storylines going, so that by the time that Forbidden Door comes around, then the pay-per-view means something rather than hey, we just gonna put people together and hope the matches go great. People want to see more than that,
Who done
especially when we gotta
manipulated
spend
what?
$50.
Who manipulated what to start all of this off this year? You know what I'm saying? Like who did what?
Right, and having a faction like Bullet Club be able to go against, I don't know, I personally don't know who I would choose in terms of AEW to some type of feud with them, but to just do that would just mean something. It would make the show more interesting for both promotions, and I don't know. Sometimes I'm thinking like not enough brain cells being rubbed together over there in that creative room, you know.
And listen, put
Um,
Brody King and Jay White together. You know what I'm saying?
Brody King,
And Buddy Matthews and all
Buddy
them.
Matthews
Put
got
them
no business at home right now. He got no
together.
business at home right now. Get in that ring.
Listen, when Rhea off, he off. Riley said maybe Swerve blamed AJ Francis is a better word. Not hating, sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a better word.
RB says imagine a factual Mercedes Monet, Camille, and the Renegade
I
twins.
don't know about Camille.
Yeah, it's not happening with Camille, but the
I
Renegade
Camille.
twins.
Well, we don't know.
He
I don't
says
even know what's going
Mercedes
on.
and Mariah, not another Eminem. The MXM collection would be upset. Riley says, "Oh, Camille. Hopefully she returns. I don't agree with AEW not saying one time she was in the Queen of the Ring movie. Weird.
They didn't they?
Mm-mm. They didn't mention her at all.
Yeah,
They
they
didn't show
only
her with
they
none of
only
the.
mentioned Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there was any other girls that was on there. Did WWE ever mention about like Trinity being on there? No, right?
No, I think they may have shown some pictures of her on the red carpet. They didn't really mention anything,
Interesting.
especially with the way that Trinity has been turned around, and I'm liking what I see. It's been great. And I'm talking about her character. Russell Run says both cage matches was banging and got praised. Robert, the problem is the presentation of the overall show in match placement. We don't want to talk about placement because
The placement wasn't great because that was a match right before Mox and Adam, right?
mm-hmm,
Yeah. So though the three matches that came on before the main event really made the main event. While I personally don't feel like it was a bad match, it was just one of those things where it's just like, holy shit.
mm-hmm,
Everything before that was just so much better,
yeah,
And this is not a blame to put on the wrestlers itself. I think it's the booker. Like the booker is supposed to know how to book their shows. That includes the order of the matches. Your match that's supposed to come on last is supposed to deliver something that
mm-hmm,
everything else can't deliver. And even with the ending of that match, it still didn't give anything. It would have been wild if our stepdaddy would have won by how he was being choked out by Moxley, but also had his hand on Adam while he's laying down with both shoulders down and still be able to win. That would have been really cool if they did that. And no, they didn't.
no.
They didn't.
Bulldog chokes wins again.
They didn't even do it. And it's not just how Moxley just beat Adam last week. Another
Yeah.
bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. That would have been something creative. I don't know what we're doing with Christian. I feel like Christian, even at his age, what is he, like 50, 51, 52, something like that, he moves really well. He put a lot of these young wrestlers to shame, Hook. And he goes out there, and I think he's still in a really great shape for his age. And y'all should be using him. And they have done nothing with him. Y'all got him doing trios match against the ops. The fuck are we
Yeah.
doing?
Do they turn heel or do they stay? Do they turn face?
Who?
Edge and Christian, if they have to like have them back as a tag team.
Uh, no, I don't really know. I haven't really thought that far about it, but whether they're a team or not, because even right now with Adam, it's like, all right, Adam, I love Adam, but I'm right now, I'm like, I don't know what we're doing.
Okay,
I don't know what we're doing.
I understand. Let's see. WrestleRant says, regardless, there's always going to be back and forth between WWE and AEW. Yeah, forever. It's like that with WCW too. Riley says Brian Cage is injured. By the way, Tati and King Leo knee injury in a match versus not sure if you remember third wrestler from 10 years ago, Chris Masters indie match.
Chris
I like Brian
Masters.
Cage. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
the Master Lock. Tati said. RB said, which Cage match you talking about? WrestleRant. Riley says, bet you're looking forward to All In. Tati, hope you have a nice time in June, July. Not sure the date. Swerve should be AEW World Champ by then.
Yeah, July, right? Isn't that July?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not looking forward to the weather, but yeah.
Well, hopefully they have the air
It's an
conditioning down
outdoor
there.
arena, I think.
I think it might. I think it
It's an
might.
outdoor.
I'm hoping it's both, but
It's gonna be definitely in the 90s because it's already in the 80s here
mm-hmm.
in Texas. So
Oh my god.
yeah, it's already in the 80s. Um, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I tell y'all all the time. I can't tell you how many wrestling shows I've been to where I'll just like, you niggas sing. I cannot take it. I'll never forget that the AEW security guard who saved my life. Who saved my life that one time. I was like, I was sitting next to this guy, and I could not breathe. I could not breathe. And I'm saying this. Anybody who's going to Arlen, sh- get your ass home and take a motherfucking shower before you get out there. I don't care what it is. Bring deodorant with you, whatever. Y'all think I'm joking? Y'all think I'm being mean? I'm absolutely not being mean.
You're gonna turn around and
Y'all
high
come in
five you.
there and y'all don't even shower after work or wherever the hell y'all came from, and y'all just think that what that y'all smell like roses. Like the rest of us, because all the chairs they put them like where they're interlocked with each other, so
Mm-hmm.
like you're close. So the
Mm-hmm.
person I forgot what show this was, but I think it was a pay per view or something. Whatever I was at, dude is, not to be mean, but he takes up his chair and half of mine, and the guy did not smell good. The entire time he's on his phone, he's talking and everything, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're not even watching the show. I don't even know why you're here. And I'm just like, I kept making this face and holding my, like, going like this throughout the whole show. And then the guy, when the guy gets up, the security guard comes to me. He goes, "Would you like me to remove your seat from his seat?" And I said, "Please do, please do." And he moved it, and I got to move a little bit across. So, thank goodness. Please shower before you go to the show. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man, it sounds like you need to bring some dude wipes with you in case they need to wipe down right there at ringside. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Restaurant said, yeah, WWE's bugged the fuck out with those prices, and whoever pays that needs to be evaluated.
Unless if they got the money to be spending like that.
You know, they tripping, man. This is out of control. I remember last year looking at tickets. Tickets was at like 3,000 for the high. You know what I'm saying? For the high end and meet and greet, all of the same shit. It was about. I remember now. It was about 3,000 because I was looking to get it's like the suite, the little
3,000 for
whatever
what?
for the VIP like full package where you can go backstage and all access pass. It was 3,000 last year, and
Does
this year
that
it went from
include the
three to
ticket?
10. Yeah,
Or
it's like both days, and it was like both days, 3,000, and you got to do the whole meet and greet, go to the ring, take pictures, and all that shit. Like that, what a
I
difference a
don't
year
know.
makes.
I don't know. I mean, I do encourage people, Tony Khan, please, as time go by, you don't have to be jacking up the prices on us either. AEW shows are typically doable in terms of pricing. Like wherever you sit, you know, you can afford it. I felt a little some type of way when I paid for the all in ticket, but I was just like, you know what, this is nothing compared to if I sat in this very seat at WrestleMania, nothing at all. So, and you get a whole experience because even with the all in ticket, if you buy VIP tickets, you also paying for the Ring of Honor pay per view the night before too. So at least you get more bang for your buck, even though you're spending that type of money, you know. But WrestleMania, I don't know. I think maybe after seeing how things play out at WrestleMania, they're going to realize how much money they could have made if things would have been more affordable. Then more people would have been able to participate in certain things. They're going to realize that we're going to have to bring this down a little bit
Hmm.
or a lot.
They're gonna see. I don't want to hear about the biggest budget. Restaurant says Will and Fletcher, Punk Rollins. Riley says, question, Tati Leo, have you been to a wrestling convention like WrestleCon? If so, who did you meet or would you love to meet at a wrestling convention if you could? Mine's Thunder Rosa and Matt Cardona, myself.
No, never been to like anything specifically for wrestling. I mean, for like WrestleMania when they do their thing, I guess that counts, even though it was just them. But never just for like wrestling only. I would love that.
Yeah, I'm planning to go to WrestleCon. I want to. I'm pushing that as a goal right now, and I'm trying to get things squared away if I can get this little deal done. And yes, and I'm going to go enjoy WrestleCon. And Tony Storm is somebody I'm looking to meet. Danhausen for sure. And a few others. You know what I'm saying? Just 'cause a lot of talent there at WrestleCon. You know what I mean? Some of the older heads. I'm looking forward to also going to the. Did you see it, Tati? The I guess like the elders fight. The elders are all fighting, like the warlord and barbarian and
What?
all of those fools. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me see what the match was. We were laughing.
And what for what promotion though?
Um, let's see. It's like their own thing. Shit. Hold on. GM
I
sent it to
haven't.
me.
Oh, I don't know. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
I what is it?
it's called. It's Joey Janela's Spring Break.
Oh,
The
George, you know what?
they having a senior scramble with the Warlord, Mike Jackson, Tommy Rich, George South, Ricky Morton, and Doug Gilbert.
I am definitely going to see that. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who obviously can't go to WrestleMania, like most of the majority of the shows that they're going to be doing at WrestleMania weekend will be on Triller TV. Um, they typically have like a one set price for all that shit.
Hmm.
So if y'all into it, it's hard to keep up with. I've tried to do it the past few years. It's hard to keep up with, but it's good stuff. Good stuff. But I've never gone to like a WrestleCon or anything. I did go to a convention to see Bay. When I went to see him, it was a culture shock for me because when I went there, everybody's dressed up as superheroes and cartoon characters and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm surrounded by nerds. Oh my god, let me get the hell up out of here. It's just not for me. Not for me. The wrestling is my forte or whatever. But when I went there, I didn't really see there was a couple of people that were dressed up as wrestlers. A couple. Um, I would say like I would say like 60% of the people in there was dressed up as Spider Man, and I was like, what? I didn't even know Spider Man was popular like this. I didn't even know that. Anyway, that's what they were doing. In 2 weeks, I'll be going to Chicago. There's going to be a convention over there, same type of situation. But New Japan wrestlers will be over there. Some AEW wrestlers will be over there. So I'm gonna go to that meet and greet. So that should be a good experience. Like I've already met my faves. Taker, my number one. Y'all know I love this man. I love him so much. Brian Danielson, I've already met him, so those are my top two. And then I'm gonna be when I go there next week or wherever, whenever that is. Zack Sabre Jr. Y'all know this man does something to me that I just can't say on camera. So that I'm really excited about. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know who else I would actually like to see, but I have my faves. I have my faves.
Nice. Let's see, Miss Hardy's all said the light bill must be paid or else he's bringing
Or
that back. He
else
said, where his book at? The lights go out.
out.
The light bill. Riley says, on my list, so they said, Miss Aldi's said, I just peeped the pics of Jamie Hayter. She's a fine piece of calico. Oh my
M-
God. Good go.
Mr.
He's wild. RB said, Tommy Dreamer and Billy Ray just can't help themselves.
Mm,
RB said, speaking of Billy Ray, Ray was punking a kid on LFG. All right, yeah, them
TV
kids, man.
time. TV time.
Mm-hmm.
He knows if he's doing the most on a reality TV show, then anything reality TV show based is the messier you are, the more TV time you're gonna get. They need somebody to be messy, and that's what he's there for. That's it.
And then you get a recap from him right afterwards on Busted Open. Uh,
Not me.
Riley said Jamie Hayter. I prefer Liv or Alexis Soraya, and a Jay Zelina Vega, Chelsea, Jada, Parker, Bianca, Stephanie Bakir over Jamie Hayter. Not my type. Everyone's different. All of those women look great
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
though. Fletcher says Jamie Hayter. Russell Rand says Adam Cole hasn't been great for a while. I don't know what's going on with him, and he looks small and frail. Lock him in catering for a week, then bring him back.
What?
He getting his reps up, man. That shirt kind of made him look a little smaller than what he is.
Right. If y'all watched Adam last week, you can see he did a set or two at the gym. Something, you see he did a little something. Okay. This week, I think because he had the shirt on, you can't really tell, but there was something there last week. If you squint,
Hmm.
you something was there last week. Hmm.
And Rob said, I enjoy seeing Tati do a tier ranking, maybe separate videos for both the men and the women rosters in AEW.
Oh, I'll have to look at the roster. I could do that.
WrestleRant says, yeah, Camille has a bigger part than Tony in the movie and got zero mentions, lol, as well as Britt.
Oh yeah, Britt. I don't know what's going on with that.
Man,
I don't
release
know
the
what's
Kraken.
going on with that.
Release the Kraken. Jay Millie said, I'm back. Y'all had to hit the stove.
Did you get me something, Jamie Lee? I hope so.
Thoughts on Von Wagner appearing on AEW Security Guard? Would you like to see Von Wagner join AEW or no? We're full. Big guy, 6'5" he is.
6'5".
Yeah, he's not bad.
I need a refresh of my memory on him on the ring. To be honest with you, well, he got
Yeah,
released last year, right?
yeah. His biggest thing was when they had him like Braun Breaker like crush his skull. Remember with the stair? That was like his big moment, and then they had that whole beef going on back and
I
forth.
I need I need to I need a refresh of my memory. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah,
on him. We are full, but if they need security, there you go. They need somebody to mop the floors. There you go. Um, I don't know where he'll fit in right now. Right now,
man. Let him be like the security that turns wrestler. You know what I'm saying? We can get a new big boss man somewhere. Just be, Russell Brand says, I keep hearing about the AEW fan base like my off. What in the Dove soap Pantene shampoo is going on?
hold on. It's not just AEW. This has been an issue no matter where I've gone, WWE, indie shows, whatever. This has always been an issue for me.
Yeah,
Maybe because I'm a woman and I like to smell nice all the time, or whatever. But this is literally has been an issue because it's like when you go to most of these venues, when you go in there, it's not cold. So like let's
mm-hmm.
say it would have been cold if nobody was there, but the more people that fills out the place, the warmer it's going to feel. But it never felt like it's really, really hot. The issue is that you motherfuckers don't bathe before y'all get there. Now that's the issue. If you don't do that, yes, people are going to smell you. So this is something that I've noticed, and I know most of you guys watching are men. I'm sorry to say it, but a lot of y'all think y'all just gonna spray a little axe on y'all and just hit the doors. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. We can still smell you.
Oh man, I don't play. Look, my I grew up with my dad using colognes, like having a whole shelf full of colognes, and you know what I mean. And then
Right,
Ken's
but
mom
still, you
sugar
still
scrubs and
can't
shit.
just show up without. You have to shower too, because like I say, if you were working or whatever you were doing and you're sweaty and smelly,
Mm,
it what 5 minutes you can't get in there for 5 minutes.
man, gotta have them dude wipes, man, or something similar. They need a road wipe.
What?
Especially now, you got me thinking about like how I'm trying to hit like WrestleCon and then go to all of these shows after and switch shows. I'm gonna have to go back and change and make sure
The-
that I get back out again. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think so.
Yeah. See, make sure I
I
got
don't
two
think
fits for
so.
the night. I can
I
bounce.
don't
I'm
think
I'm
so.
I'm, I'm a bar hop these wrestling shows. Like you know what I'm saying?
There's no
See who's
way.
fighting.
There's no way. Like when I went to when they did the AEW kickoff party, I got to Dallas really late because I lived 3 hours away. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh my god, is the thing's gonna come on? I don't want to be late or whatever. I was like, you gonna get your ass in that shower and then
Mhm.
you gonna go. There's just no way we're just gonna pull up like that. You literally on the
Yeah.
road for 3 hours and then you just pull up. There's no way. There's no way.
I was happy. The section that I was in, I ain't gonna say AEW because when I sat in my section when I went in Oakland, it was everybody over there. You know what I mean? Smelled like they came
There's
lathered and prepared for the night.
there's no way. I don't know how y'all do it.
Jay Millie said anyone see but WWE busted open critical of some of the stuff WWE this week. Now it's we don't hate AEW.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
nah. It's hard to watch other people now. That once they expose their hand, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not even Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I did watch him yesterday, but like it's changed, and you know part of it is James too, because
James.
James done did a
You
whole
like
heel turn
James?
on it.
You like
I
James?
really did like James. I was like, you know what, because James used to be he wasn't as critical. He used to be
Mm-hmm.
very informative with his content, and I like that. That's something that
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish like Jim Cornette was, because Jim Cornette he like wrestling historian. This guy knows damn near everything, and I
Mm-hmm.
love to hear it when he's talking about the history of pro wrestling. But as soon as he says, "Well, I think," click. I want
Mm-hmm.
to hear what you think. I want to know what you know in terms of the facts. I don't want to hear your opinions, because when it's time for him to give his opinions, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like he goes overboard, and it just meshes with my opinions where I'm just like I don't. It's
Yeah.
not for me. But James used to be unbiased. Now he got a whole channel where he's talking. I couldn't even believe it. I know that's not James. He
So are
was
you
just
enjoying
saying
the
all
heel
these.
turn? Are you enjoying the heel turn just a little bit?
Typically, I do enjoy the
Yeah.
heel turns. I consider myself a heel myself. But
Yeah.
James, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what little contract he's looking to get. But I was just like, whoa, you completely changed,
Yeah.
completely. So I don't know. I'm literally at the point where I there's no one that I'm actually listening to right
Mm-hmm.
now. Right now.
Yeah. I'm finding myself listening to other podcasts less and less. Period. But what's the name? It's funny. Like I watch stuff on wrestling from people that I like that are doing good things. You could tell sometimes when people take critique too, because they probably listen to other people that are on and when they're not on.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be real critical of Owen, right? Like 365, but he like cut off the beginning, like because he used to say the same thing twice. I'm like, why is he saying the same thing twice? Like, but it's just I understand what you mean. I just when I watch James like on his channel now, he got the hoodie and he got like it's the look he has
You got
now. Like
that
you
dark,
know,
ominous look now and everything. I was
yeah.
like, oh, you turned all the way, bruh. Like what the fuck? Well, he does got a baby. That baby got to eat. So if this is
Yeah.
what we got to do, then
Oh
I
shit.
guess this is what we
He
got to do.
he has
It's
turned his
crazy.
back.
Hey, I could never see me changing how I do things on my channel. I can't. I get
No.
comments all the time. People tell me, "Oh, why do you dress like that? Why do you say certain things?" Somebody told me something about what he said something about, "Oh, I don't like when you use like like gothic type of stuff or whatever. You should go to church or whatever." It's like, bitch, this ain't fucking praise the Lord channel. Like, get the fuck off my channel. Like, what do you think you're gonna come here to see?
Oh my god. All right, y'all got to
I
start hitting the comments so that way y'all come protect Tati in these comments and
Yeah,
give her back
every
up.
once in
You
a
know what I'm
while
saying?
somebody will come on the comments and defend me or whatever, but like to me it's like, well, what do you want me to do? You want me to change how I am for you? That's
No.
not how that works. Because if you don't like what I'm doing, there's somebody on here that's gonna do something that you like. Go find
Mm-hmm.
them. It's not me. It's not me.
Yes. Oh, that shit was funny. Riley said,
Oh, and then there was a
oh,
couple of comments about, oh, you wear two revealing outfits for your reviews. You're complaining? You're complaining about that? Really? Okay. Okay.
it was busted. I'm gonna stop. Oh, Riley said talking off. He said it here, busted open. Not sure if you know Tati Kilo busted open. Higher Baron Corbin this week. He is now. Tati is gone. Oh, sorry. That was it. Was just right there. Well, Bishop Dyer is now, I guess, he's going to be critiquing his fellow wrestlers. So hopefully, we'll see what happens. He left with a chip on his shoulder, so we'll see what happens. Holy shit. Jay Millie said, Doug Gilbert, if I cloak in the chat, I would. LOL. Jay Millie says Eddie Gilbert was a lot better and played an important role in Steve Austin's career by letting him use the hook shot as a finisher too. That's interesting. Mammoth is upset. He don't want to hear nothing about it. RV says, Yo, Nurse Tati, if I was to put you in a love storyline, who would I put you in? You already know the answer.
Who? Well, Kenny Omega did say he got nothing but his cat. So I think he was telling us that he was single. That's what I took it
Mm,
as. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a cat person, but I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it.
let's see. RV says Britt Baker ain't nothing but drama. I promise y'all. Oh, RV saying that sound
I
like he
don't.
got the.
I don't know. I can't say because I personally don't know. I don't know.
She's a
I'm not a
dentist.
type of person to believe what everybody's saying on the internet. So I don't know if she's problematic or anything. Um, I can't say that. I don't know.
DMD. Jay Millie said, "Of course I got you something, Tati. Let's
Oh,
go."
thank you. Thank you. The other day I was thinking, I was just like, when we used to go to the corner stores back in the day, like we used to come. So this is gonna sound so stupid. Somebody had asked on a live stream I was watching. It said, if your granny left her purse down, and she had a couple of dollars in there, how much money would you take? I said, I'll just take $1 because back then you used to get a lot of shit with just $1. Am I lying? You used to be able to get a lot of snacks with just $1. Nowadays, you can't do a damn thing with $1.
Man, you used to
Nothing.
be able to get some candy, a bag of chips, some you know what I'm
Juice.
saying,
You got to
juice.
drink and everything with a
Yeah,
dollar. Just
for
a
real.
dollar.
The chips was like a 25-cent bag of chips. They are now what 50,
Crazy.
75 cent for the
And the
25-cent
bags are
bag.
getting smaller.
Yes,
The bags are getting smaller, which
with
is
more. Yeah,
crazy. And the Triple H got the nerve to be spent charging all that for WrestleMania. Come on now.
it's gonna be hunger mania when you get there.
Oh, and that's another thing too. You know the food gonna be jacked up too. First of all, the food at these venues are always expensive. So I don't even want to know what's gonna be looking like at WrestleMania. When I don't remember some collision episode I went to, the lady was like, oh, it's $6 for a bottle of water. And I was like, you know what? I'll wait till I leave. There's just no way. I couldn't bear myself to spend $6 for a bottle of water. Couldn't do it.
I'm telling you, it was $11 for a glizzy at the the Oakland show. I was like, whoa, like that's wild.
For a regular size,
Yep,
it's not. It doesn't make
didn't
sense.
come
I'll
with no
never.
cheese, nothing. Like
Nothing. I
no,
know
they
it.
didn't put no ketchup on it. They didn't put no. It didn't come with no onions, nothing. And that they was outside selling them for
For
$7 for the
$11,
cardiac
that's
dogs
crazy.
in the rain. They was selling cardiac dogs in the rain with the bacon and all that wrapped around it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Mm-mm.
When I went to Taker's show, were they selling food? I don't remember if they were selling food. I know they were definitely. They had alcohol beverages and stuff like that. I don't drink,
Mm-hmm.
but um, I don't remember if they had food, but after the show, outside they had all these people selling pizzas and selling all types of food and shit. And I was just like, holy shit. Perfect. Absolutely perfect to leave a place like this and not get ripped off for spending too much money. It's insane what they're charged when you go to a show because they know you're gonna be thirsty. They know
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna want something to eat. I'll never forget that one time that man sitting right next to me and he bought a burger and all this shit to eat. And the daughter asked if she can get a bite, and he said, "Wait till we get home." I said, "Oh no, you ain't."
Mm-hmm.
I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it.
That was wild.
Couldn't believe it.
I know my backpack was stuffed with waters and electrolytes and shit at WrestleMania. I was taking what did they have in there? Whatever they had, I had it in my bag
Hey,
for when I
you
left out of
can't
the
you can't come in
VIP.
with these things.
Well,
You
no,
can't come in.
it was in the VIP where our little VIP room was. So I was just packing my bag
No,
every
I know.
time I
What I'm
left. I
saying is
can't.
that you
Yeah.
cannot come
Oh
in
nah.
with food and anything. They will check your bags and see what you got. And
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like I do understand, but it's just like that's for them to make that money and charge whatever it is. If you're thirsty and you really need something to drink, you're gonna have to fucking get something to drink.
A small bottle of water though, that's crazy. They made me pour my water out when I got to collision immediately. Like, yeah, you can't come in with that
Oh,
flat.
but I did used to I so while I've never eaten at a wrestling show, I've bought drinks like WWE. I don't know if they still do now. I'm pretty sure they'll do this at WrestleMania. They have the special cups. I have a tote full of cups that I've gotten from WWE shows, so they're pretty cool. AEW, hopefully they do that for All In, because it is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So other than that, me eating at these shows, I'm either gonna eat before or after.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool. I'll eat after or before. Same way you saying. Uh, I don't even know what that is going on in the back. If that's the thing, somebody's watching TV. Sorry about that. If y'all can hear it, Mr. All Days Offset. The weekend has 6 WrestleMania themes in a row.
Oh, lovely.
And they playing, and then Drake showed up. He wanted to get a part of it, but they are showing him what they think of him by having his the weekend there. Mr. Ades also said, anyone noticed WWE hasn't had the special press conference event where Rock slapped Cody this year?
Oh,
They didn't. He didn't need to show the family tree, bro. Ballet said, "Good evening, Tartati Taker and Leo."
ballet, you're late.
Hey, Ballet.
You're late.
RB says, "Yo, Jay Millie, how would you respond to Ric Flair complaining to you about his groceries?"
What groceries? You know what?
I need you to bronze it, brother. Restaurant says, laugh my ass off. A lot of these WWC need to leave their room or basement. That smell it's just like they've been marinating on them. Oh my god.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could tell they don't
Sorry,
leave. Wash it
sorry. I
down.
and for me though, because I'm not that type of person to just say that to somebody. I
Hmm.
mean, why should anybody have to say that to someone?
That's wild.
Like you know what's up. If
Yeah, nah.
everyone else smells it, so do you.
You smelt it, you dealt it. Listen, I walk around, I make sure there's a bottle of cologne in a bag at all times. And on top of it, make sure you just take care of yourself while you're outside. You know you're going somewhere. What you doing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ballet says, please hit that like button. Bang,
Yes.
bang. Yes. Riley says, Britt Baker shouted at MJF, shouted at his ex girlfriend. Nobody cares too. Serena Deeb on live to be, yeah, I think she's getting punished. No creative, apparently.
I would yell at MJF girlfriend too.
Look at
Oh well.
her face. Do some, do some. Jay Millie said, RB, I don't know. Are we talking about sober or drunk Flair? LOL. Oh, I'm sorry. They all said James Romero broke Tati's non existent heart.
True. That is absolutely true. I liked them. I did.
Riley says, Britt not been seen since. She had one match
She
after
she wasn't she
Money.
wasn't at the she wasn't at the premiere for the movie. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I'm just laughing.
I don't know
As
why I
you
said
said,
my
she was
thing
at
was
the
mute.
premiere.
Wasn't she was there though, right, Britt? For the Queen of the
Yeah,
Ring movie, I
she
think.
was there. But they just
I
had it. They
swear there's
just
something.
AEW just didn't mention her or Camille. They just like, all right, you know.
That's crazy. I mean, I could understand why they would mention Tony for sure, especially with her being champion, and that definitely help for people to want to go see it. But not mentioning the other girls, kind of
Yeah,
wow. Yeah.
they're all like they were all former like like well, except for Camille, like Britt Baker like held AEW down in the beginning. Like still like you still want to mention her, former women's champions or women's champions or made their way on the red carpet. I don't know. Jay Millie says, did Britt Baker take down all her AEW stuff? I see nothing, no traces of it on her
At all.
ex. Like not her
Even
saying,
Ricky Starks had deleted everything,
yeah.
which is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want to erase a part of my career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think I would do that, even though if I'm not part of it. Maybe there might be some things I might consider deleting, but like to just completely wipe your social media as if you've never stepped foot there is kind of extreme.
I want to go back and watch his run on Max when Collision started. That was a great run. Keontae says the only podcasts I listen to now are educational or political, which is still education low key. LOL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. In terms of wrestling, none. There's none for me. I mean, I do like other things outside of wrestling, which isn't much,
Hmm.
but yeah, I like horror. Um, I like to watch. Oh my god. Um, there are some content creators that cook in sexual ways. I don't know if y'all seen them. It's very interesting. I like that type of shit. I don't know. I
Erotic
don't know.
cooking.
And kinda. Kind of erotic. I don't know how to describe it. I know GM seen it, so she knows what I'm talking about. But the rest of y'all probably wouldn't even last 2 seconds watching these things. But
Sensual cooking.
yeah, I do like to watch people cook.
Okay.
So other than yeah, I like to do my own thing in the kitchen, and sometimes, like YouTube is one of those things where there's something for everybody
Hmm.
on YouTube. Everybody, even teach you how to do shit. Like if you've never even fixed your own fucking car, you can literally watch somebody do it and fucking copy it and
Hmm.
learn something. It's there's something there for everybody.
My kid's mom learned how to do nails, do gel sets on YouTube. Okay, and then
Oh, that's very cool.
she learned how to do all her designs with a dart needle before she got to school, and then she went to school for it and aced everything. So learn, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you can learn anything on there. I learned how to video edit and stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
so, you can learn anything on YouTube. Let's see. Rob says James shifted while Dutch was in the hospital. Dutch got his release and saw James made a heel turn in the territory and
There,
triggered
there it
folks.
is.
This is what we doing now.
Comment of the night. This explains it right there. That is so true. When Dutch got sick,
Mm-hmm.
Dutch got sick. The baby was about to pop out, and he realized I need to make this money. There it is.
We the people.
Mm-hmm.
Riley said James is funny if he changed. He used to be quiet. Now he doesn't care and says what he thinks. Dutch Mantel co-host. He'll turn James. LOL. He did. All right, Jay Billy said RB drunk. I'm good. He might start dancing in his underwear, dropping elbows on the floor. Woo! Oh my God, no, not too much on Ric Flair tonight. We don't want to see it. Rob says Book Tati just cut a pipe bomb on old James, his Lone Ranger heel turn act. Oh my god. Hey, they following suit. James is like that new hot one now that they done with JD from New York. It's James now. Riley says she did was cracking this week on social media bios. Used to say AEW wrestler. Nope, gone professional wrestler dentist. It says now. LOL.
Damn.
RB says funny story. Jay Millie, Ric Flair got Shawn Michaels to relapse back in '07 and '06. Holy shit,
Funny.
that's fucked up.
Did you say funny?
Yeah, it was like yeah, man. I turned him. I turned him again back to the pills and drink. Rob says Dutch just rolling Tonto style now. Oh man. Miss Artist Leo, did you like Naomi's promo? I did see that. I did enjoy it. I'm just waiting for her to say no more glow. I do like the caution tape. Like I said, I saw SmackDown in pieces yesterday. Like everybody ruined it, but because it's on overseas and it comes on so early, so that's the reason why y'all didn't get it yesterday. So that's why I say I'll make up. I will stream for you guys tomorrow. Jay Millie says RB. I believe it. I seen Sean with the glass of champagne drinking it. Uh oh. Restaurant says everything is for content. It's the whole world we live in. Very, very few creators give real opinions. It's
Mm-hmm.
can we make a few? Can we make a few dollars?
Not
Make them a few
me.
dollars.
Y'all see me sitting up in here. We're on the third hour of the stream. I ain't making no money. I ain't no money doing this.
It's coming. That chat gonna be rolling. It's coming. You just don't know it.
I mean, at some point, but I can't see myself being any different than what I am now. Exactly what you see is this is what you get.
Hell no.
This is
They
what you
gonna.
get.
Now they might somebody gonna come. Who was that? They got the liquid death. They gonna come over like yo, you get a liquid death ad
We'll
for the.
see. We'll see. For me, I don't feel like I have to do anything
Hmm.
in terms of making money or to just to get noticed or whatever. Because if I could, then I would have did that a long time ago. You know,
Yeah.
To me, it's not important. It's not important. Everybody's on social media looking to get famous, stuff like that. I don't care about that stuff. I don't
Well, they
care.
do show some good ads during before your show starts, so they showed a good one today.
Oh,
So
I don't even watch it, so I don't know. I have
I know
no
I'm just
clue.
saying though, everybody don't get them.
I have
Shit, you
no
go to
clue.
the
Oh, well, I
channel.
have. They do give you an option to choose what kind of ads you want.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, not what you want, which is what you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, anything regarding like alcohol and stuff like that, then I put no. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that, but
Uh-uh.
no,
I'm not there
I
yet.
don't.
I'm almost there. I'm getting there, but not there yet.
I don't know. No, no. Like, have you ever watched and seen like an ad for like an alcoholic beverage or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like for my channel?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I guess it works. I guess it works. I don't know.
Never mind.
I personally drinking and all that stuff is not for me. I don't. I
But
I don't promote it.
I forget exactly what they showed. But it was like it looked expensive. Like it would look like there was a nice paid ad. I'm like, oh shit, look at Tati got the nice ad in the front. You know what I'm saying? Like they spent some money on that ad.
Yeah, I'm no millionaire or anything, but okay.
Man, listen, tell them to turn it up, man. You know what I'm saying? One of these sponsored prize picks or somebody come through so she can get to the real bag. Ballet says Kenny Omega's cat is his lady on speed dial.
What the, what the fuck?
He did say that. I don't have friends. I have a cat.
That's what he said. That's why I
Yeah.
said maybe he's telling us that he's single. If that's the case,
What kind of
I'm
cat?
ready.
Talking cat. What kind of cat was he talking?
Oh, I would
That's
like
all
to
they
meet
go.
Kenny Omega. That
Yes,
would be nice. I don't know. I Kenny not be doing meet and greets and shit, right? Not that I've heard.
he should. I don't see why he hasn't yet.
Well, we'll see what happened for All In because All In are supposed to be teaming up with Conrad. We'll see. We still haven't heard a word about what's going on with that, but that should be coming up soon.
I will say this: if y'all gonna be begging for, you know what I mean, WWE, because I seen everybody this week. That's another thing. If y'all gonna be begging them, begging AEW to let them use Sting for Lex Luger, that shit better be the other way around when it come again. Because last time, remember, everybody couldn't be shown on camera, so or whatever the fuck happened when y'all honor somebody. So let's keep it consistent
What are you
across the
talking
board.
about?
Lex Luger wants Sting to induct him into the Hall of Fame.
And they said no.
No, they haven't said anything yet. They're working out. I guess they're trying to work something out. This shit should be like a non-negotiable thing. Lex Luger is learned. This man has got back into work to stand up, but when it's the other way around and AEW needs like somebody from WWE to come over, like let them people come over without y'all hassling them, talking about they can't be on camera and shit. Don't do that. Who was that they did that to? They recently did this to somebody. It was like a legend or somebody came over to AEW and they was like, "Oh, you can't be on camera" or some shit.
I don't know about can't be on camera, but Lex Luger was there for Sting's last match.
Oh, that's
He
what
was
it
in he
was.
was in the audience.
Oh, so that's what it was, and they said they couldn't show him, right? Like or something like that on
Um,
camera.
I
Did they
think they
show him?
showed him. How the fuck we knew that then? I think they showed him.
Okay.
I can't remember. I try to erase that shit. All that shit that W was doing that match. I
He
don't even
said I
want to
tried to
remember.
erase that shit. That's all he said. Dollar make a holla.
Hmm.
Jay Millie said Tati at $1. We that old man. Listen,
That it, but it's true though, right?
yeah, I can
I'm
use some
telling
of it.
you, the money has gone up. Look at how we complaining about eggs. Like, come on,
I can
it's
use
crazy.
hot chips and some hot pickle and some. What's the name right now? I'm thinking of some ghetto snacks. I'm sorry. Restaurant said the dollar store ain't a dollar no more. Laugh my ass off. Hell no, it's
It-
over.
there you go. It's
It's
not a
over for
dollar.
that. Mm-mm.
Dollar Tree is just gonna be tree at this point because there's nothing in there for a dollar. Nothing.
She said it's gonna be Tree. Come shop at Tree.
Mm-hmm. Because they're
Don't
about to push it to $7 in Dollar Tree, which is just crazy.
they're gonna put
I don't know.
Jericho? They're gonna put Jericho out there. Justify it. Put him out on the
No,
logo.
thank you. No, thank you.
Raleigh said Naomi's promo was so good on SmackDown. I love heel Naomi. It was really good. That was a really good spot for her. I like her new attitude. RB says y'all don't remember the stories right after Britt Baker and Adam Cole broke up. Allegedly, Britt Baker cheated on Adam Cole with Orange Cassidy, Tony Khan, Adam Copeland, and last but not least, the instant classic,
That's a
Christian
lie. I don't
Cage.
believe that. I don't believe that. Britt
Yeah,
Baker slept with all these people, cheated on Adam Cole with all these people.
that would be Adam Cole.
Orange Cassidy. Tony Khan,
Yeah, that's wild. That was the
Adam
wild one.
Copeland,
That
and
was wild.
Christian. Come on, who believes that? I don't
And
believe that.
Christian, they
I don't believe that.
concerto. No, I don't believe they can. They gave her the concerto. Rob
I
says
don't
soda
believe that.
pop.
Now, Adam Copeland, Christian, y'all can still get it, but I don't believe all that at all.
She would be wild for that, but it wouldn't be bad for their dental plan. Soda pop and the moon pie easily for $1 in my day. Heck, my grandma's was the one who'd bring me a wrestling magazine back in the day. Yes.
Oh, I don't like moon pies. Oh my god.
No, no, it's like filled with marshmallows, right?
Yeah, I don't know. My mom used to always just buy that shit. Even when we told her we don't like this, she
Mm-hmm.
would always buy it.
Ugh.
Always.
Remind me of when my kids' mom used to like get my kids the peanut butter and jelly that comes like already like pre-done inside of the little thing. That shit is it looked disgusting. Like nah,
Yeah. And my mom used to always buy raisin bagels.
oh shit.
And I'm like, we don't like this. Like, we're literally picking off the raisins off the bagels. Who eats raisin bagels?
Can't do
No.
it. Can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Give me a regular bagel with some salmon cream cheese, please.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Audie said, wear a baseball hat and put a pack of Skittles under the hat. It gets by the metal detectors.
What?
Look, he giving away the secret to sneak it in the arena. Roddy said, Tati, thoughts on Drew
Don't
McIntyre
they make
calling?
you take off the hat?
No.
I can't really. Well, I've never worn a hat to a show before. Now, I was thinking about it when y'all was saying, "Oh, you should just wear like a nasty, mean old church lady hat at all in to block everybody behind you."
Mm-hmm.
That would be funny.
Get
That
the
would be
Julia Hart.
funny.
I'm
I
telling
don't know
you,
if I'll do it though.
you got enough time to get you a one made by the lady that make
I
Julia's
do have
hats.
enough time. I do have enough time.
Yeah, and then make them watch through that like little the little mirrored part.
What
That's how
the
they see the
heck?
match.
Oh, people are gonna hate me if I did that. They're gonna hate me. Good.
just just come in and tell them you need Julia to sign this hat. Riley said, thoughts on Drew McIntyre calling Damian Priest Timu Taker? LOL.
Well, not the first time we've heard that.
No.
Imitation is a form of flattery, right?
Yes.
There you go. There you go. He'll never be him, but you know.
The Taker likes him. RB said, not trying to get in your personal business, Leo. Your kids over at the house tonight. No, they are not with me tonight, but I wish. Rob said that family tree be in catering this mania season. Holy shit.
Oh my god. What the I mean, if the people who sitting on catering, they might not be participating, but they got paid, right?
Yes.
Because there's
They
no
still
way I'm
getting paid.
sitting in catering and I'm not even getting paid. There's no way.
The Uso said that's how they started. They was in catering, chilling, and then you know what I mean. They one day they was like, "Hey, we need to change the show, y'all. Usos versus the Shield," and that's how they started. They got on the main
Mhm.
roster.
Just wait for your moment.
Don't hate on catering. He said, sit over there in catering and wait.
I
Uh,
told y'all that's what they were doing with Top Flight. When I seen Darius gaining weight, I was like, get him off that table. Get him in the ring. There's no way. There's no way.
Apollo Cruz think he's slick. He passed by cutting season talking about my knee.
Oh, what the fuck?
Restaurant said that's just the misery of the IWC. Robert having no life. Nobody beside those involved know what's the real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rodley says I listen to so many wrestling podcasts: Cornette, Stevie Richards, Don, Tony, Wrestle
Oh,
Talk,
Stevie
which
Richards,
is
don't even get
UK
me.
channel, a lot more.
Don't even get me started.
I used to watch Wrestle Talk. They just got. I kind of grew out of Wrestle Talk a little bit, man.
Wrestle Talk, the British guys.
Mm-hmm. They
No,
used to
it's
be
not for me.
fun. It just I don't know what happened. It was when they got that table, the news table. They changed. They just started reading Meltzer's news,
Yeah, I
and then I
haven't listened
turned.
to
That's
them
what
in like
happened.
2 years.
Yeah, they just started reading Meltzer's news, and instead of doing the stuff that they used to do, that made more sense.
um, yeah, it's been a while for Wrestle Talk. I haven't heard them. The one with Simon over there, he's not
Mm-mm,
Wrestle Talk.
mm-mm.
He's in something that whatever.
Luke and
I stopped.
what's the
I
name?
stopped watching him. I like him. I do like Simon, but I think he's kissing ass. I think he's looking for a contract.
Oh shit.
I do, because I feel like, see, like when I say like there should be positivity within pro wrestling, then yes, I would recommend you listen to Simon. But if you're going to do reviews and make everything seem like how do I say it? Like he makes it seem like nothing is wrong. Like everything is okay on the show. And it's like that's not true. The show's not perfect. You make it seem like that by how you make it seem like everything's okay, but it's not. So after a while, it's just like, all right, I can't. I can't. You're bullshitting us. So I don't know.
Oh man, I had a thought to say something, but I'm not gonna say it because they be stealing. Riley said Tati cloaked about 5 times in 5 minutes.
Well, it happens.
He said, "Holy crap, it's a new record for Tati." Hey man, look.
Maybe.
Miss Ardes off said, "Look with death."
Isn't that like an iced tea?
It is a very good iced tea. They do have what is it? They have it sparkling and they have it regular, and it's also water like still water, and it's sparkling water as well. It's
Hmm.
actually really good. Their like still tea is really good. I got it when I went to go do game testing last year. They've been calling me too, like come back, bro. I'm like, man, that shit too far right now. RB says, question for both Nurse Tati and Leo: how would y'all book Ric Flair in the 25?
Book his ass at home. How about that? Stay
I need
home.
I need you to wrestle this bed. Stay in it. Paul RB says, fun fact: Ric Flair had a heart attack during his last match in 22. That's exactly why we wouldn't book him. And he better not be trying to get in this elders
That's one of
match
the
that they
worst
have
matches
in
I ever seen.
WWE. Oh my god. She said that was one of the worst
I
matches I
don't.
ever
I don't
seen.
wish that evil on anybody to go watch it.
Didn't they have to shock him during the match?
No, he was out of it. That's why he had a tag team match. A lot of veterans when they end up doing their last match, they end up doing it with like in a tag team because
Mm-hmm.
they could take some of that off of them and have the other
Mm-hmm.
partner do something. So he was partners with Andrade,
Mm-hmm.
and well,
Well, at least
Bay was at the
undertaking.
show. Bay was
Oh yeah.
there. Oh, I lost my shit when I seen him. When they showed him, I was like, oh my motherfucking god! Bret Hart was there,
Mm.
Charlotte and them, Mick Foley, whatever. It was nothing. If it was me, I would have been embarrassed and left. I would
Oh
have been
shit.
embarrassed and left. I would have gone. I'm
Look,
not. It's not even worth it.
Rick, you gotta stop this, bro. Roddy said RB, not a match in a wrestling ring. Rick Flair, maybe manager for Charlotte. Woo, but no match. Had a heart attack last time he had a match. Nah,
No,
hell no, not even a manager. We tried that already.
nothing.
Remember? And then he got Lacey Evans pregnant. Hell no, I don't want to. No,
Nope.
nah, I'm cool. That's when they canceled Lacey Evans after that. Like they knew they couldn't fuck with her after that. Roddy said you just said that RB heart attack. Sorry. Robert Brown says Kevin Nash was at Revolution last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Was he? Oh, and Kevin Nash was getting that CEO too. Ooh,
I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him. He pissed you off?
yes.
Oh
Talking
shit.
about because you saw the match that she had with Billy last week and said that he admitted that this was the only match that he's seen of CEO, but
Mm-hmm.
that she basically saying what I'm seeing with her now doesn't compare to what she was doing in WWE and that she should go back over there. And I'm like, bitch,
You
you didn't
watched
see
her
none of her
versus.
matches.
Yeah, you watched her versus Billy, man. Why? Oh, but see, you know what though? The dude that he's doing his what's the name with had a heel turn too. He said that he admitted that he's getting to the point to where he's growing out of wrestling.
Who? Who's this?
The
Who
the
you with?
guy that Kevin Nash does the podcast with, he's like,
What his name?
um I forget. Let me see.
I don't know. But if this is literally, if you only seen one match of hers the entire time that she's been out of WWE, what opinion should you be giving? Now,
Like
if you say
Char-
I didn't like this match, I don't know how she's been doing throughout her time since she's left the company, then that's one thing. But you literally look at one match to sum up her entire time since she's left the company and try to make it seem like she's like invaluable if she's not in WWE. Y'all miss me with that shit where it just seems like if you're not in WWE that you can't be successful. That's a motherfucking lie.
we
That's a
watching
lie.
people. I'm watching Zack Saber Jr. live his best life without ever stepping in WWE just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping it a bean. Like over in Japan, he don't look like he's hungry, missing a meal. He riding around in style out there in Japan, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like and living in high rises and shit. Like so, you can make money
Oh, I'll
overseas.
never forget that one time this girl she was tweeting, and typically I don't post on people's comments to defend anybody. As much
Mm-hmm.
as I love to talk about wrestling, on social media, you're not gonna see no comments from me, barely. But she was like, "Oh, what would Gunther? What she said? She said, what would Gunther want to take? Why would Gunther want to copy a promo from Zack Saber Jr. when he's some indie guy?" And I said, "Excuse me, some indie guy? I know you ain't." And it's like, so because you don't know who this is, you feel like you can talk shit. Like I actually really enjoy Gunther as well. Probably in terms of wrestling, probably one of the best wrestlers they got over there in WWE to begin with. But
Hmm.
you literally think that people's career starts when they go to WWE? Like they had nothing going on with each other prior to that? Of course they know who they are. You don't know who they are. That's why you're talking shit. Oh man, they tore her up in the comments.
Don't never
Tore her up.
disrespect that man, Zack Sabre Jr. All right,
Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. If you don't know, you don't know.
that's it. And I got again, he still holds match number two as the best match of the year against HSRO. Like, like still ain't nothing been better than that besides the Kenny Omega and Gabe Kidd match earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like, ain't nothing touching those two matches. They better win match of the year unless something else comes along that is absolutely above and beyond.
Y'all not
Like,
getting that at WrestleMania, I'll tell you that.
ain't nobody crying. Oh, during that, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all not getting that at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Felt said I only watched bits and pieces of SmackDown. Did Naomi get booed? Yes. Rob Smith said Lex wasn't allowed on camera, but all the footage afterwards on Instagram, etc., from independent phones made you think you saw him anyways. See, that's what
Okay,
I'm
that makes
saying.
sense.
But now he wants to be. He's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, but during his last match,
There was a few people there with him. Cause I remember Lex was like, I think
yeah,
he was on a wheelchair. There was a couple of other
DDP.
wrestlers. Yeah, DDP was there too. Mm-hmm.
It was everybody with a Legends contract, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. And it's just like, well, don't get shown on camera. It's just like the petty shit. Like, I don't know who's still actively petty like that. Well, we do, but
Well,
you know,
Bailey, Trinity, they've been to AEW shows to support,
hmm,
even New Japan show to support Mercedes.
yeah.
They've been there.
But they always gotta buy like the suite or something like that and stay out the way and off camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? They do the
Right.
same thing.
I mean, it really don't even have to be all that, but you know, if AEW can respect that, then I guess everywhere else too. I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know. When we talking about a Hall of Fame induction, to be like, oh no, you work at the other company, you can't come here is wild. You know,
Hmm.
it's wild. We're not asking you to come on Monday Night Raw and cut a promo. Like this guy's retiring. He's going to be well, he already retired, but he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He wants his friend, someone who played a pivotal role in his career, to induct him.
Hmm.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, they was always rivals at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially during the card era days when you got those black eight, those shiny black eight WCW cards. Yeah, man. Riley says, just tree. That's funny. Tati scrapped a dollar. It's just
We're
like,
at
look,
that point. We're at
yeah,
that point.
it's gonna be EG. Hi guys, welcome. Jay Millie says, Leo, check your messages. Okay, I got you, bruv. Let's see. RB said wasn't trying to be upsetting on the fun fact part. Sorry if y'all upset you,
Oh,
Raleigh.
I mean, it's kind of crazy because you said fun. Because, like, I don't think that's fun to relapse. To relapse, yeah, definitely not.
Let's see. Mr. Artizo said Botchamania fell off. Promo Joe was hilarious this week.
I haven't seen. I want to say I missed like the last three Botchamanias. I would say something about it is not hitting the way it used to.
They aren't how do you say they aren't inspired anymore.
Oh, mhm.
Riley says what culture? Simon Miller is with another UK wrestling channel.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
watch them anymore either.
Riley says I watch Botchamania. It makes me cringe. Some of the botches. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi promo was banging, says Russell Rance. They're off to a good start with her. Hope it continues, and the caution gear is great. Yes, let her do the her finisher from TNA. That's what I want to see from her. Jay Millie said promo Joe is hella funny.
Yeah, I like it. It's alright.
Riley said, I forgot a podcast I listened to, ECW Francine. She's nice. And Soraya's new podcast, too, Rule Breakers. Harley Cameron was on talking to Soraya. She's funny and so talented singer, wrestler, puppets. Holy shit, she made more. I want to see him. Riley says, Sean Oliver, Kevin Nash co host. That's what I'm talking about, Sean Oliver. The guy that's usually there
I don't think I
asking Kevin
remember it. I
questions.
don't think I remember who that is. I would have to
He
see
said,
a picture.
yeah, he's on Kevin. Oh, that's how much you haven't watched Kevin Nash podcast. He's like an older dude. He has like all gray hair. He's just like he was just like having a moment like, have I outgrown? Do you think I've outgrown it? And it's just have we outgrown? He's like, dude, what the Kevin was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like if you just don't like it, shit, then don't watch the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's one thing I like about Kevin Nash. He always gonna just say what's on his mind and shit. He don't give a fuck. Like, but if you only seen one Mercedes match and it was against Billy, that you doing her a disservice. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
absolutely.
And that's what Billy has done to some people that don't watch that don't watch Ring of Honor and AEW. Them putting her on in that spot, just like this week with Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
It can make Jamie Hayter's match look sloppy as well because Billy's not ready yet to be on the main roster as we've seen it. She's trying. Mercedes gave her a good match last week, but this week, and I don't want to shit on Billy like that, but we all know Billy needs to, you know what I'm saying, go back to the, you know what I mean, get in the gym and really get at it. Like she's only 20, she's still young,
A lot of
but
work to be done.
a lot of work to be done. Miss Ardies said I watch Frantine too sometimes. I thought she was coming back. They voted her back to WWE. They haven't had no more matches. Riley says, click this podcast. I listened to it. That was a great name too. Miss Ardies also said Sean Oliver started all of this. LOL, remember his shoot interviews? Holy shit. Ah, so he started the shoot interview.
Oh, is that him? Okay.
Oh.
All
So
right.
now he wanted to talk about this like he's aging out of it and shit. Now that he started all this shit and got everybody. Miss Ardies also said, I'm sorry, Riley said I went live yesterday. RB just went free. I'm busy moving house, so I don't have a schedule at the moment. Riley said Ric Flair is 100 years old. Ain't nobody thinking about Ric Flair and wrestling in the same sentence. He needs to stay at home and continue promoting his marijuana business. Oh,
He has a marijuana business? I thought he was selling that gasoline energy drink.
I guess he didn't got the gasoline gas now to smoke on. I'm not smoking that
I
either.
don't know what that was about. AEW should
I'm
never let him get over there.
I'm not smoking
Never.
that either because he's gonna be like woo when he does that too. Miss Artist upset Leo. How about that Kobe Memorial Service? You know what? I did not watch it. They had something new this recently. I didn't watch it. Rob said, right, Lex, DDP, Buff, Scotty Riggs, Flair were there.
Damn, I remember
Buff
seeing
back.
all.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember seeing all that.
Yeah,
I
Buff
remember
back.
DDP being there.
Yeah, I do remember DDP being there. Buff Bagwell don't have a Legends deal yet though. Let's see if they give him one. I doubt it though. The way they did it when he came in, he didn't even get 2 weeks in, two matches in, and it was over. Miss Artist, Botchamania nowadays lacks seasoning, needs that Loris. LOL.
What the what the hell?
Rob said he doesn't seem to be aging out of making money off of it though. Does he? Not at all. Because he is back every week. Now, Undertaker, on the other hand, said, look, I'll lead this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For the right
yeah.
price, he said, I don't even know why I'm still doing this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Be lucky you have the Undertaker, Mark Calloway doing these podcasts, delivering some funny shit, because I've been laughing my ass off. And I know I get them late because I'm not on the Patreon.
He's
But
great.
the Hornswoggle episode is still one of my favorites. Like, that shit was hilarious.
I
Uh,
love when he does impressions. It's good.
yes.
He's good. He's good at it.
Mm-hmm. And we knew he had to be funny. Look who he was hanging. He hung around like all the deviants. The Undertaker had to be funny,
You know he's funny. I love him.
and he'll
I
beat
love
your ass
him.
if you don't laugh. So she's probably look at him.
Oh, I can't. I never forget when he did his show and he came out and he wore like a t-shirt so you can see his arms and all you see is how big his biceps are. I almost fainted in that audience. I was like, somebody
Oh
gonna have to
shit!
catch me. Oh
Was
God,
you
I
was
love
gonna
that
pass out
man.
like old girl in the 5 heartbeats and sitting in front row?
I almost lost it. I almost lost it.
Oh my god!
Almost.
Miss Artist also at the end of the comments.
Yes, into the comments. Y'all know what that means.
Hmm.
Y'all don't have to get off YouTube, but find something else to do. We gotta go.
Yes.
We
So
gotta
I'll be
go.
I'll be live tomorrow, and we'll book some matches. Everybody, I'll put up a post. You guys put what you want to see, and I'll pop in the early afternoon, early mornings, and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you guys know the drill. I'll be doing a review on Collision, and then we'll start off the week with King Leo for Monday Night Raw and NXT, and come back to WrestleTati for what show's on Wednesday again?
Dynamite.
Dynamite, yes. And then Thursday come back for Ring of Honor, and then Friday SmackDown. Next week they said they're doing Collision or no? They're doing it.
I think so. I'm just hoping. I can't wait for WWE to get back to their normal schedule, so that way I can
I don't remember about no. Well, I don't remember them saying anything about Collision, but Dynasty will still be on next Sunday for sure. So we'll be doing that. I just don't remember hearing anything about Collision. So,
Damn, Dynasty is next Sunday already.
bro,
Holy
we
shit!
I've been saying it. That's what I'm saying. The pay per views are so close.
Wow. Yeah, it is. I forgot it's at the top of the month. Oh shit.
It's so close. So yeah. So we'll every day there's something going on. Every day
Hmm.
something going on
They already
with live
promoting Double or
streams.
Nothing. They already promoting Double or Nothing in May in
Well,
Glendale.
they got tickets to sale.
I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm. Tickets to sale. All right, you guys, we do appreciate y'all rocking with us. Mr. All Days Off, Ballet, Robs,
Yes.
RB, Russell Rands, Rally. I don't know who else I'm missing. J Millie,
Hmm.
anybody else? I don't know. We do appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all come back for all of our other live streams. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Good night.